Amazing guys, after finding our leads, it's time to set up our email infrastructure, which is buying our primary domain, secondary domains as well as mailboxes and setting up all of those DNS records like DKIM record, DMARC record, SPF records, etc. etc. I will cover everything in this lecture. I will buy new domains just for you in order to show you how you can set up and how you can import those mailboxes into SalesND or into any cold email outreach tool that you are using. My goal here is not to leave any stone unturned and to show you everything from buying primary domains to email warm-ups. But before we get started, let us go back to our Blackboard and quickly cover email infrastructure in case you have forgotten it. In email infrastructure, we will need our primary domain. That will be your website or your landing page. I'm just using short forms. So the first primary domain, we only need one primary domain. Then we will need secondary domains. You can have as many secondary domains as you want. The third thing we need is mailboxes or email addresses. And in those email addresses, we will need to set up DNS record, which are DMARC, MX, SPF records. And I will show you a tool which will automatically set up all of the DNS record for you without you having to do anything and within just matter of 5 minutes. Then the fourth step in our infrastructure is importing these email addresses in our cold email software, in our example SalesND, and then warming up of our newly bought email addresses, warm-ups. Alright, so we will buy our primary domain from GoDaddy. For secondary domains, we will use software or a tool called Maildoso that will buy secondary domains for us, that will set up our email addresses or mailboxes for us with all of the DNS records configured into it. First of all, we will buy our primary domain. So you can use GoDaddy or Namecheap, but I recommend GoDaddy. The domain you want, let's say Airfly Marketing. I am just purchasing this domain for you guys. Okay, it is available, but let us use another. Let's say Flux45. Yes, it is available as well. So let us click, make it ours. Looks good. Here GoDaddy will upsell you with multiple of offers. You can include coming soon website. You can buy professional email, but no thanks. I have selected for 1 year, which is 999 rupees, which is equivalent to 10 to 20 USD dollars. I'm ready to pay. I will enter my card details and buy this domain, and I will see you on the other side. We have bought our domain, and guys, I am doing this for you. I don't want to skip a single step. I really hope you found this course valuable, but either way, please leave your review and share your experience. Click on Go to My Accounts to further configure our records. Here is our domain, and you can create a website if you don't right now have. Then we can set up our email account as well as we can connect to an existing site. Now we are using Maildoso to set up all of the rest of the email infrastructure, including secondary domains, mailboxes, and DNS records. But if you are using Google Workspace or Microsoft Workspace, you can set up from here. All you need to do is click on Manage. Sorry. And I have added a free landing page by GoDaddy website from Flux45. Why I am suggesting Maildoso? First of all is their pricing, and the second is their email delivery. After using Maildoso in my cold email infrastructure, the email delivery is up to the sky. So as you can see, even you can start from small package if you want to send out 10,000 cold emails per month. So as you can see, it includes 3 domains for free. So if we were to buy separately these 3 domains, it would have cost us, as you can see from the last example, it was around $12. So $36. But this is one-time fee. And each domain will have 4 email accounts. So that will be 12 email accounts. And one Google email account cost around $7 per month. So that will be 712 $84 per month. And this 99 is from 3 months. So multiplied by that 3, which will be around 250 roughly. And it will set up your DNS records as well as domain redirect setup and this master inbox, but we are going to use Sales Handy Unified Inbox. So as you can see, the price of using Google Mailboxes is much higher, and you have to manually set up all of the DNS records like SPF, DKIM, DMARC, MX record by your own, and if you mess up on any of this step, your entire email durability and longevity will crush to the ground. Bruh. And that's why I keep on mentioning that don't mess up on your DNS or on your email infrastructure. You can make as many mistakes as you want in email follow-ups, email copywriting, but not in email infrastructure. And that's why we are going to use Maildoso. So you can simply click on subscribe. Again guys, I am buying this for you. Okay, for annual billing, but no, we can use from 3 months. And you can see we will get around 12 mailboxes, and if we can send 30 emails per day from them, which is 360 emails per day, multiplied that by 30 days, 10,000 emails per month. So if you are a beginner or just getting started, you can use this small package. Again, I am not sponsoring anyone. Maildoso doesn't know me if I exist or not, but I am just showing you the best of the best. Let us purchase this subscription and I will show you how you can set up your secondary domains and mailboxes in Maildoso. You will get an email from Maildoso team, then click on complete registration. Click on login, create your account. Awesome, this is the dashboard of Maildoso. If you click on your profile, you will be able to see we have 3 secondary domains to buy and 12 email accounts. And again, why we are using secondary domains? To protect the sender reputation of our primary domain. So first of all, we will create secondary domains. Click on domains. As you can see, 3 available. Here all you need to do is enter your primary domain and it will find similar secondary domains for you, so that you don't have to try and like, is this available or not. So we will enter our primary domain, flux45, flux45.com. Let us add 45 as well. Click on generate. So there we go, flux45.net, flux45.org. But we can also select, let's unselect all. I really like flux45 labs, flux45.hub and flux45.net. And we want to redirect these secondary domains to our primary domain, which is flux45.com. Amazing. Click on continue. Now you need to enter your personal details. Alright, I have added my details, and make sure that it is redirecting to our website only. flux45labs.com, flux45hub.com and net. Click on register domains. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. No, it has taken only 1 second. Your 3 domains has been successfully registered. Let us create email addresses. As you can see, Maildoso allows 4 email addresses per secondary domains. But if you are using Microsoft or Google, it will only allow 2 to 3 maximum email addresses. So for first name, I will use my name, Manthan Patel. And for mailboxes, you can use M Patel, Manthan.p, Patel, and Manthan. Alright, so simply just copy. And if you want to change the name, you can change the name as well. Let's say if you are Mohammed. Alright, sounds good. Now click on continue. So here are our total mailboxes, which are 12, PNC or permutation or combination, and you can attach all of these mailboxes to a master inbox. You can use that, but we are already going to use unified inbox of Sales Handy, which is the best master inbox. So click on continue as of now. Tada, just in a second, I just was going back and relax. but Maildoso is super fast. Now it's time to export all of our 12 mailboxes to Sales Handy. How we are going to do that? By exporting as a CSV. Click on Export to CSV. You will be able to find Sales Handy option here. Click on Sales Handy. Click on Download. It will generate a CSV file. You don't need to open it, but I'm just showing you. It contains email address, sender name, email service, SMTP port, SMTP encryption, IMAP host, IMAP password, etc. etc. So go back to Maildoso, and as you can see, we have successfully completed all of the main steps. Now this is optional. You can do it if you don't have any master inbox. But as of now, let us import all of our 12 mailboxes and secondary domains to Sales Handy. So go to Sales Handy, click on Settings, click on Email Accounts, click on Add Email Accounts. Now if you have set up your email infrastructure using Google or M365, use this. But as we have exported our mailboxes in a CSV file, click on SMTP or IMAP and bulk import via CSV file. Let's add our CSV file here. Successfully imported 12 emails. Click on Connect. Awesome guys, as you can see, we have connected all of our 12 mailboxes or email accounts to Sales Handy. But the setup score or email deliverability score right now is very low because we have no Google score, we have no Microsoft score, or we have no reputation score. First of all, we have to warm up our emails, and we'll suggest improvement to your email deliverability score. For example, the SPF setup is already done, so double green tick, as well as from DMARC, DKIM and MX records. As we have used Maildoso, it has already done all of that records. So make sure that it is double green tick, otherwise your entire email deliverability will goes to 0. Alright, it's time to warm up our email because we have 0 sender reputation and we have 0 email age. So in order to warm up our email by using Sales Handy, all we need to do is click on Email Warm-Ups. Sales Handy and Truly Inbox has partnered to bring you with Email Warm-Up feature. Truly Inbox is a really nice place to warm up your email. So in the next lecture, I will show you every configuration from email warm-ups, including ramp-up percentage, reply percentage, how you can gradually increase the number of warm-ups every single day, etc. etc. I will see you in the next lecture. When the account owner signs up with Sales Handy Associate email, they will have a free Truly Inbox email account to warm up their emails. Plan can take sometimes 48 hours to sync. So let us go to Truly Inbox. But first of all, you will need to have a paid Sales Handy account. So use this link in order to sign up for a paid Sales Handy account to have many further features and advantages. Even you can check your email score on Maildoso. So right now we have 0 Google score, Microsoft score, as well as 0 reputation. So that's why we are going to warm up our email. Click on Go to Truly Inbox. Add your Sales Handy email account here. Congratulations, your Sales Handy free plan is activated. Click on Add Email Accounts. Go to Maildoso. Export CSV to Sales Handy. Download. Go back to Truly Inbox. Upload it here. Connect. Alright guys, I have added all of my 12 mailboxes to warm up in Truly Inbox. But you can add up to unlimited email accounts to warm up in Truly Inbox. Now if you only want to add 1 mailboxes from your CSV file into Truly Inbox, let me show you how you can do that. So click on Add Email Accounts. Click on SMTP or IMAP and then connect single account. Where we need to fill in these details manually. It is very easy, you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is copy and paste from that CSV file. So let us go back to Maildoso. Let us generate CSV file. You can use Sales Handy right now. Download it. Open that CSV file. So first thing we have to select is email service provider. We will select Gmail because Maildoso is not available in ESP. Now for email addresses, copy the email address, paste it here. Same from the sender name. In SMTP host, we have to change Gmail to Mailboxes. The port is 587 and this is the password. 587 and select encryption as TLS and then click on test SMTP connection. Successfully authenticated. We will do the same from IMAP details. Copy IMAP host, paste it here. Encryption TLS and test IMAP connection. IMAP authenticated successfully as well. Now click on connect and save. Make sure Gmail and then Mailboxes and your IMAP host URL. As you can see, your email address has been successfully added and the warm-up status has been running. That's how you can add one by one email account that you want to add from warm-up, or you can use bulk import via CSV. So I will add rest of my 11 email inboxes via connect single account. I will see you on the other side. Alright guys, I have added all of my 12 emails in Truly inbox. Now as you can see, it is running, our email are getting warm up and you will see increase in the number of sent today, received today and the deliverability status here. Now I want to touch on the point of ramp up or how you should gradually increase the number of warm up emails per day with a beautiful Google Sheet that I have created for you. I will add this Google Sheet in the resource section, so make sure to check it out. So let's say you want to target 30,000 prospect or you want to send out 30,000 cold emails per month. So this is the time period. You can change it to 30 days. Therefore, you will require 20 mailboxes. Now let's say we want to target 10,000 people or we want to send out 10,000 cold emails in our first month. So time duration is 30 days. We will require around 7 mailboxes, but we already have 12 mailboxes. So that's a plus advantage. Now click on the second Google Sheet, which is email ramp up. You will see target email will be automatically set from the first Google Sheet, which is 10,000. So if you are using 7 email accounts, on day 1, you should send out 10 emails to ramp up. This is the day 1. And the total email you would send on the first day would be 70 because 10 multiplied by 70 is 70. Then on the second day, we will increase by 15%, which will be 11 emails. On day 3, there will be 13 emails. And as you ramp up and gradually increase the number of warm-up emails, after 2 weeks, you are good to go and you can now start your cold email campaigns. But if you have time or if you have leverage to wait from one another week, please do. Please wait 20 to 21 days for your emails to warm up to a maximum deliverability. So in order to configure your settings, click on Edit Warm-up Settings. Start with 3 emails per day. And as you can see, there are already recommendations in Truly Inbox. If you don't want to figure out anything, just follow the recommendation. Start with 3. Increase emails every single day by 3. Maximum emails to be sent per day. Let us decrease to 50. You can change the reply rate to 30%, 40%, but keep it between 10 to 20 and my sender name. Click on save. Now for second warm-up email, you have to do the same. Here you can play around with the number. Let's say only send 30 emails per day. You can increase the reply rate to 40%. You can increase the number or decrease the number of emails per day. Just feel free to play around and see what works best and what not. In report, wow, we already have received one warm-up email. Inbox spam. It will display our deliverability, total inbox spam. Yeah, so feel free to play around with Truly Inbox. And the beauty of forming up your email is you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is click on this button and wait from 2 to 3 weeks to get your email warm up for maximum deliverability. Let us come back to this dashboard after some days where we will see or discuss more about on charts, the deliverability score, and what to do after your cold email has been warm up. Do you need to keep on warming up your emails or you can use straight away for your cold email campaigns? We will talk about that in much detail After we have some deliverability score as well as we have some charts or reports to talk about. Our entire email infrastructure is completed. We have bought our primary domain, we have bought our secondary domains from Mailboxes as well as email accounts, and then we have connected them to our cold outreach platform, which is SalesAndy. Then we have started warming up our emails. Well, that's it. And that's all you need to do to create a successful cold email campaign. Now from next lecture onwards, we are going to talk about each and every single features, advantages of SalesAndy to maximize your cold email ROI. I will see you there. Before we get started, allow me to show you why we are using SalesAndy for our lead generation and cold outreach campaigns. SalesAndy is like all-in-one platform for a cold email and lead generation. Let's start with some of the core features that SalesAndy provides. SalesAndy offers robust email sequencing capability, allowing you to automate your outreach at scale. But it doesn't stop at automating. SalesAndy's unique sequence code feature helps you to optimize your campaign for success, providing actionable insights from improving your email copy, email infrastructure, etc. etc. Also, SalesAndy understands that follow-ups are a crucial element in your cold email campaign. That's why it has developed an auto follow-up feature that sends personalized cold email, maximizing your reply rate without any extra effort in your part. Next, you might be familiar with email deliverability concerns in your cold outreach. SalesAndy's email warm-up feature addresses this problem, and as we have discussed in the last lecture, we can gradually increase our sending volume to boost our sender reputation and ensures that our cold email lands in inbox folder and not in spam. To keep all of your communication organized, SalesAndy has created a unified inbox. Consider this like a central hub, allows you to manage all of your conversation or all of your email replies in one single place, saving you time and ensuring that no important message slips through the crack. Also, not to forget, we can use SalesAndy from our lead generation and finding that highly targeted prospect that we are looking for. The lead finder tools give you access to over 700 million B2B contacts, helping you to discover highly qualified prospect that you are looking for. Other than that, SalesAndy offers one-to-one email insights, amazing templates, analytical dashboard, and client management solution. So whether you are a small business owner or marketing professional or even enterprise business, SalesAndy has the features and flexibility to meet your needs. It will help you to reach out to more prospects, have more meaningful conversation, and ultimately close more deals. In the coming sessions, we are going to dive deeper into each and every single feature of SalesAndy, allowing you to maximize your cold email outreach with SalesAndy. From this session, we are going to cover every facet of SalesAndy, starting with sequencing. This is the dashboard of SalesAndy. So we are on the sequence page. Then we have unified inbox, prospect, analytics. Here is our email warm-up feature, and you will already have a first sequence already built out for you. But let's create a new sequence. As you are familiar with cold emails, we will need a proper structure of our email format, and we will need to automate this thing. We don't have manually time to sit down to send out a first cold email, and after let's say 3 days send out second cold email. It should all be automated process. And thanks to SalesAndy, we can automate our engagement with our prospect by adding steps into our sequence. Steps basically mean second cold email, third cold email, fourth cold email after certain duration or after certain days. So first of all, click on add step. This is our step 1 or our first cold email, where we will include our subject line, email copy here, and this is the email that we are sending from to this recipient, which is our prospect list. So why wait? Let us get started writing our email and our entire email sequence, and I will write it with you. Therefore, we will need an ideal scenario to create our ideal offer for our cold emails. Let's consider we are promoting a product that schedules an automate post on LinkedIn, Instagram, and we are promoting to big brand dealers or big influencer to automate or streamline their work. So our email headline could be, saw your LinkedIn post, something like that. Here's your first mistake. Never send out your first cold email without any personalization. So we can add personalization of first name or company name in our subject headline. Now how you can include variables in your subject line as well as in your copies? Well, this is something can be accomplished by merge tags or variable tags. So what are merge tags or variable tags? It is like hi first name, hi last name, hi company name. We can easily include merge tags or variable tags by clicking on them. These are merge tags and these are variable tags. I will explain the difference between both of them later on, but as of now, let us include the first name merge tag. First name, saw your LinkedIn post. This subject line is minimal, at the same time sparks the curiosity within our readers, like this person saw my LinkedIn post and what? So there is a higher probability of them opening our email with this subject line. Now from email body, as we are promoting or as we are selling our product that automate or schedule the LinkedIn post, we can write something like, hello Sarah, I just saw your LinkedIn post. So we will again have to use merge tag. All we are doing is we are re-emphasizing our subject line. In order to add merge tags in email body, click on merge tags. First name, we can say saw your LinkedIn post or saw your recent LinkedIn post, and then we will add another merge tag or variable tag here about their LinkedIn post. For example, their post could be AI automation, email deliverability, because every prospect's recent LinkedIn post will be different, and that's why we are using merge tags or variable tags. Click on merge tag and we can add the LinkedIn post. Seems like the last time you have posted was X number of days. Here X number of days, we will add that as a variable. Seems like the last time you have posted was, and in order to create a variable, because in merge tags we don't have that variable, that's why we have to define that variable by using double curly bracket. We can say number of days and then close double curly bracket. Alright, it will create a variable for you. Now as we are promoting our scheduling tool, we have to address some pain points regarding that. We can write something like, if you are trying to build your brand on LinkedIn, have you considered using a scheduling tool? Then we can add some advantages or benefits of our scheduling tool. For instance, we can write out our scheduling tool can help you write your post and monitor social trends that you can report as well. And lastly, we will use a soft CTA or low resistance CTA. Something like, let me know if this would be helpful or useful to you, and I can send you the access or I can send you a free trial or something like that. And lastly, your signatures, which could be, let's say I will use my name, my company name. So you can use merge tag, as well as you can write your own company name, let's say Flux45. That's it. And if you want to add your company domain or company website, but just don't add that in your first email, it will drastically impact your email deliverability. And congratulations, you have crafted your first cold email in Sales Handy. You can start sending out your first cold email from day 1, or if you want to increase the day, let's say it will start your campaign from day 2. But as of now, keep it 1. Click on save. Tada! And you have successfully created your sequence. Now let us quickly go back. On the right hand side of the screen, there will be an email preview. Here. Alright, this will be our subject line. This will be our email copy that we have written over here. And this will be that unsubscribe link, so that if our recipient want to opt out, they can easily opt out, and we are following the Can Spam Act rule. Sales Handy also allow you to test your email before sending out to your recipient. You should definitely use send test email to understand the structure, formatting of your email, if there are any broken link, broken merge text, how it is viewing in your mobile phone, how it is viewing in your desktop or your browser. So it is a must, and I always use send test email before starting out my cold email campaign. Alright, then we have content guide here that will automatically suggest any improvement, any suggestion that we need in our email copy, either in the word count, in the personalization, in the link, in the spamminess, like how we are using word like of sales, business, hack, 100% money back or something like that. Let us look at through entire content guide. The first thing we have is subject line. It should be ideal between 30 to 60 characters, and right now it is 42, which is ideal, and therefore we have green line. Next, which is word count. Keep it under 150 words only. First cold email should be within 100 to 150 words. And my is even better, which is 79 or 80 words, which is so easy to read by our prospect, and they will easily understand what we are trying to say, what we are trying to help them, or what we are trying to offer to them. Next, personalization. We are using two merge tags, which is first name and LinkedIn. Actually, it is three merge tags, but as we haven't used or we haven't set any variable, it is only showing two merge tags, but it is still good. We have added no link, that's why zero link, and the spammy content, which is one word. So you can see access. So we can, let's say, change it to I can send you over the demo. Click on save. Alright, so 0 words. Now we can use spin text to maximize deliverability. All we need to do is click on this spin text right over here, and then we can use similar words like hey, hello, bye, see you later, something like that. Don't worry, we will look into its spin text later on. Second cool email tips is personalize the subject line using merge tags. We have done that. Add pre-header text to summarize the email. So what is pre-header text? A pre-header is an email text display when an unopened email is previewed in the inbox. It shows after the subject line ends. So if you click on pre-header, you can add your pre-header here. We will use that as well. Alright, that's all from now. I just want to show you how you can set up your sequence in Sales Handy. Now click on save. Then add a follow-up step to increase your sequence to reply rate by 40%. As I mentioned that 80% of successful cold email sales happen after 5th or 6th follow-up. That's why we will add another step. That means our second cold email. Click on add step. We will use this email in the same thread for our follow-up for our first cold email. That's why we won't need any subject line, because it is in the same thread as follow-up. All we need to do is write our email copy. We can start with their first name. Again, we can emphasize saw your last LinkedIn post on, and then we will add the LinkedIn. I'm just using this merge tag as an example, but feel free to customize or feel free to create your own variable for your email copy. It reminded me to follow up and see if you saw my first email or not. This is like a nudge email or bump up email. You are reiterating your offer or your value proposition for your first cold email. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Then click on save. You don't need to add your signature for a bump or for a nudge email. Often it's the follow-up email that makes the prospects reply. Let's add one more step. Now this won't be in the same thread. We are creating a whole new email. So this will be our step 3 or our third cold email. It's time to include valuable lead magnet in our emails. You can create like a marketing idea or a post idea or a carousel idea from LinkedIn. So we can write subject line, short and simple LinkedIn ideas. That will trigger our prospect's curiosity to at least open the email and read the LinkedIn ideas that we are about to offer to them. Again, we can include the merge tag first name. We can write, I keep seeing your content online, so I made more post ideas considering what your company does and how you should promote it. We can even replace with their company name. Then we will add our creative ideas here or LinkedIn ideas. Not to forget to pitch about your product, which is scheduling tool, and its advantages or benefits. Something like, this is just some examples of what our AI can generate for you, and you don't have to even give it insights yet. And lastly, never forget your CTA. We can include hard CTA or soft CTA as per your thinking. So I'm using a soft CTA kind of. Let me know if I could send over some access for you to try it out. And then your name. Basically, these are signatures. You can even simply just copy it once and paste it again and again by creating it as a variable or merge tag. Alright, so this will be your preview. Subject line is very pretty. Then email copy and unsubscribe link. Awesome. Click on save. And lastly, we will add a follow-up or nudge email for this third cold email. Click on add another step. Use this in the same thread as follow-up. Or even better, we can try to pitch our solution with a different or twisted angle. So click on Add Step. Don't use this in the same thread as a follow-up. We can use subject line, let's say, thoughts, and their first name. This is like my go-to subject line, and then a question mark. So we can start with their first name, use a merge tag first name. We are using a different angle. So we can say, just like how Facebook pages kills their organic reach, it could be expected that LinkedIn will do the same one day. I saw your LinkedIn company page has this number of followers. We have added a variable here. And you have about this number of followers. So we are targeting both their company page and their personal LinkedIn page. Now we can add an element of FOMO, curiosity, or fear of missing out. Like, as are you building your following, are you maximize the platform's organic reach before it get oversaturated? This is like an element or a taste of FOMO or fear of missing out. Don't forget to add your social proof or your testimonial. For instance, we can say, we have helped companies like Company 1 and Company 2 double down on their social media content with our analytical schedule and content generation tool. And then lastly, your CTO or call to action. Could I send you the access to try it out? Then your signature. Here we can also provide an informational lead magnet. For instance, by writing out, PS, we have also a LinkedIn resource center with more than 30 plus niches post ideas if you need it. That's perfect. We have a great subject line. We have great copy with a lot of personalization. We have provided our social proof or reviews, our CTA, our signature, not to forget the lead magnet, and our unsubscribe link. That's great. Now click on Save. Congratulations, you have successfully crafted your first email sequence. Consists of more than 3 emails. So on day 1, this email will be sent out. On day 3, your follow-up email. On day 5th, your third core email with a value lead magnet. And on day 7, you are closing your email follow-up with social proof, again nudging your prospect about the advantages of using your scheduling automating tool and your CTAs. Let's say you want to increase the day gap between 2 emails. You can easily do that by starting this step on, you can say, day 10. Technically, our third cold email becomes the fourth cold email. So let us increase the day here as well. Let's say after 18 days. Therefore, you are not becoming annoying to your prospects inbox and you are respecting their work schedule and timeline. Next, we have a bunch of things to try it in Sales Handy. We will go one by one. We have prospects, we have emails, sequence score, then settings. First of all, let us rename our sequence. Let's say first sequence of the course. Now if you go back, we can check the score from here. As our first sequence is 38 score, we will check the score afterwards. Then you can see the steps in your sequence, which are 4. Is this active or not? Finish, total, open rates, reply rates, everything. So go back. Click on prospects. Here you have to add your leads via CSV file, or you can easily find out your highly targeted prospects by using Lead Finder. Congratulations on crafting your first sequence in Sales Handy. But there's whole lot other things to do when creating your cold email campaigns. Let us have a look at it. How to set up cold email automation. Consider this like a quick checklist where I have added all the things that you need to do in a step-by-step and in a proper structured format so that you don't blow up your cold email campaign. Sign up with Sales Handy with this link where you will get 7-day free trial if you use this link. Then create your first sequence, which we already did in the last lecture. Next thing we have is we can use templates from Sales Handy library. And these are already proven templates or email copies that has worked in the past. So you can freely use these templates if you don't want to write or come up with your own email copy. Let us look at bunch of templates that Sales Handy provide. Let us add another follow-up in our last sequence. Click on Add Step. And here is the template that I am talking about. Click on Templates, where we have bunch of templates categorized for particular use case. For example, if you're looking from sales copy or sales emails, you can use those templates. Then we have lead generation templates, marketing templates, and some of the miscellaneous templates. So let's try this template of quick email. Click on use template. It will automatically add subject line that was saved in that template. Then this is the email copy. Hi there, and it has already added the merge text as well. I saw you on LinkedIn that you are hiring for this job role. This is where our company can help you. Again, merge tag of our company. Is this something that you are interested in? CTA, and then your signature. Awesome, but this template is sort of different template, and this is not we are looking for. So we can use another template, let's say exclusive sales offer. Subject line, here's a treat for you. Since you have been actively using, we can replace with LinkedIn. We have decided to give you X month access to our plan, which was scheduling and automating tool. So we can really use this template. This is the power of using templates. With just one click, you are able to use this proven template for your audience without you having to do anything. All you need to do is replace your signature, replace your merge text according to your offer or your value. So let's save as of now, but feel free to play around with template. Again, these are proven templates, so you don't have to worry about it. This template has been already worked from experts, from community members, as well as Sales Handy team has tested this template and it worked wonders. As well as you can create your own templates. These 3 templates will be inbuilt or default in your account as well, which is the first follow-up, a gentle reminder. I was wondering if you received my email that I send you. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Then second follow-up and third follow-up. So you can create your templates as well. Click on templates. Click on new template. Let us add thoughts and then merge tag of the first name. Hi, this is demo. Okay, let's save this. I'm just using as a demo template. So click on templates. On my templates, you will be able to see our newly created template. So that's how you can easily create templates and reuse it again and again for your future campaigns. In the same way, you can create team templates as well. Alright, so let us save our follow-up email. So please have a look at those templates, and even by reading those templates, you can learn about copywriting, how to create offer, how to use software CTAs, how to use signatures or call to action, etc. etc. After that, never send out your cold email follow-ups without any personalization or without any merge tags. Let me show you again how you can use personalized tags and spin tags in your email copies. We can edit this. Now in order to use spin tags, all we need to do is enter spin tags here. Hi, hello, good morning. Okay, we don't need here. We need it at the starting of our email. Therefore, curly bracket spin and enter your different words with a bar between hi, hello and good morning, and then end your spin tags by using curly bracket and spin. Let us clear this. On the right hand side of the screen in email preview, you will be able to see our spin tag. First is hi, because in the first email copy it will send out hi, in the second email copy it will say hello, and in the third email copy it will say good morning. That way our ESP or email service provider will not think that we are a spammer sending out thousands of email with same email copy. We are like doing a minor tweak or minor changes in order to trick our ESP. You can even use spin tags from closing greetings like thank you, thanks, appreciated, regards, cheers, as well as in praises. Even you can create your own spin tags. All you need to do is replace your value here. Let's say hello, and then we can add merge tag here. In second, hi there. Again the first name. In value 3, we can enter merge tags only. Awesome. So again on the right hand side of the screen, it is using 2 spin tags. Okay. So let us remove the first spin tags. So this time it has used our third value. Alright, I hope you got my point that why we are using spin tags in order to improve our sender reputation and kind of trick our ESP thinking us that we are 100% legit and not spammers. Because this is what spammers do. They send out tens of thousands of emails with same email copy, with no personalization, with bunch of spammy words and same email copy to tens of thousands of people. So by using Spintex, we will gain competitive advantage even to your competitors. Next up, we have multiple variants. Sales Handy allows up to 26 or up to Z variants. So let me show you how you can create different variation from A/B testing or from split testing. And close it. After creating your steps in your sequence, you will be able to see add variant in every single step. So let us add different variant. We can use template as of now. We can use any template. Amazing, click on save. Therefore, there will be two different variation of your first cold email. So in 50% of your email, it will use the first email copy, and in rest of the 50, it will use this email copy. You can add up to 26 different variation. Let us add another. We will use a template. Alright. That way, you can split test your subject line, your email structure, your email body formatting, your value, your offer, your CTA, etc. by using different variations. So feel free to play around variants, and this is again the most underrated thing in cold email campaigns. Simply by using 3 to 4 different variation of your cold email, you can get to understand what is working, what is not working, so that you can remove what is not working and focus all your effort on what is working. You can easily track your open rate, reply rate from here. So let's say the open rate for first email copy was 50%. For second, it was 25%. And for third, it was 60%. That way you can understand that the subject line that you have used, or the offer that you have used, or your CTA that you have used in your third email is working. So you can disable other variants and send rest of your cold email campaigns by using this variant, which is working and truly resonating with your audience. Therefore, without split testing or A/B testing, you will never know what is working with your audience, what changes you might need to do in your subject line, in your offer, or in your CTA. So again, please use different variation or A/B testing in your email follow-up or your email sequence. Let's have a look at last but not least step, which is create at least 3 to 4 follow-ups. Again, I am emphasizing on this point because cold email is not about sending out one cold email and thinking that they will buy from you. They don't know who you are or where you came from. That's why we have to continuously send out our cold email at least 3 to 4 times in order to build that trust, connection with our audience or the reader who is reading our email by providing value upfront, solving their pain points and offering lead magnets to them. So again, please add at least more than 5. In my perspective, I have seen more results when I have used more than 5 follow-ups in my cold email campaign. Maybe you can add bump or nudge email in between your email sequence. Here you can add another follow-up of breaking up with us. So for example, this will be the last email from us. If you are interested, you can reach out to us in the future. But as of now, as you have shown no interest, I am not reaching out to you again. So click on add step. We can use template for this. Again, go through the templates. These are amazing templates. This is what I am talking about. Breakup email. This is my final reach out to you. I have got something pretty cool to offer. Again, mention your value proposition here. If you're not interested or have a better offer, no worries, I will take that hint. But remember, if you ever change your mind or need our top-notch service, I'm just message away. Wishing you all the best in the world, my friend, and then your signature. We can really use this template for our last follow-up message. Subject line is straight to the point. First name, one last shot. Let's cut to the chase. We can use this template as our last follow-up message. Click on save. You can increase the date from here. This will be your email preview. Alright, even you can create different variation if you want, but please have more than 4 to 5 email follow-up in your cold email campaign to see the true value or the true power of cold emails. Coming up, I'm going to show you how you can find your prospects or your highly targeted leads and import them in your cold email campaigns. Add your prospect to your Sales Handy list. So if you already have a CSV file of your leads or if you have scraped from anywhere, you can easily use a CSV file and upload that in SalesND. I will show you how you can do that and how you can map your fields, the merge text that we were talking about, like first name, LinkedIn post, their last name, their company website. I will show you how you can map them so that you can easily use that in your email copies. I already have found out about my prospects, then did a 360 full enrichment about them, about their company, what they are doing, and I have used AI to write the personalized line, personalized email copy for me. Even I have found out their work email. So this is the workflow that I have built, and I have explained everything in my AI prospecting course about how you can write introduction line. Let's say, "Hi Scott, with their name I notice your impressive acting and recruitment sales background skill, their icebreakers, their recommended messaging style, their personality." I have used AI to find out where they are working, their work email with the email status. So the email status from some is catch-all and from some is valid. So you might ask, what are catch-all or what is the difference between valid? Well, valid emails are 100% legit and you can send those emails from your inbox without hurting your email deliverability or without hurting your email longevity. In catch-all, what happens is, if you send out to catch-all emails, they might accept or reject your email. So it might hurt your email deliverability. That's why I have gone ahead and used zero bounds validation. These are their name, last name, HTTPI module. So if you want to learn about how you can do a full 360 enrichment and add personalization element before reaching out to your prospect via cold emails, you can check out my another course. So I have added a filter and these are the work emails. So let us export this. We have 14 prospects here. Let us go back to our sequences and you will be able to find this prospect list. Click on prospects. You can either import prospects with a CSV file or continue with our sample file. So if you want to know the structure on how you can import your prospect in SalesND, you can use the sample file as well. But as of now, I'm importing via CSV file that we have just downloaded. Then we will map those fields and review and import them. Successfully uploaded. Now let us click on next. This is the LinkedIn URL. So if you scroll down, these are the merge text that you can map those fields to. So I will go to the LinkedIn. This is the name of our prospect. So you can even create custom field for that. The field name is, this is their full name, not the first or then last. Click on save. You will be able to see your newly created field. And that's how you can add your personal variable or your own custom variable into your cold email copies. This is the LinkedIn title. We don't need that, but we do need their organization name. So their company, we can add their current title or their job title. We can use those personalized lines that AI has created. So we can create new custom field. We can say introduction line, intro lines. Click on save. Scroll down and select intro lines. Feel free to add or map any extra field that you want. This is their website name, this is their website URL, company website, and this is their work email. Map with email, their first name, last name. You will be able to see that SalesND will automatically map some field that it find it relevant. Alright, that's good for now. We can click on next. Now review and import. So this will verify your prospect's email, whether they are valid or they are catch-all. As we have already discussed, valid emails are 100% legit and true, and you can freely, without any tension, can send out your emails from your domain. But if they are catch-all, your email might land on their inbox or your email will bounce. And if your email bounce rate is more than 3%, your entire deliverability will crush to the ground. Therefore, again use email verification feature of SalesND. After import, we will run email verification, which helps you to remove invalid prospect from your sequence. We have valid prospect. Without tension, we can send out emails to our prospect. Risky prospect, there is very low chance of your email being delivered to their inbox. And that's why I have added both catch-all and valid emails just to show you. And let's say you know that all of your prospects' emails are valid, you can skip that verification step. But as of now, let us continue. You will also get email from SalesND when your prospect list is successfully imported in your sequence. Here are our lead leads of 14 clients, 14 lead leads. Here you will be able to see right now it is in progress. It depends on number of lead that you have imported in SalesND. We have the name of our prospect with the email, and all of these email are added to our first goal email or our first step. That's how you can import your prospect via CSV file by mapping those fields and verifying those emails whether they are valid, legit or catch-all. Not to forget, this prospect feature gives you an entire overview or entire bird's view about your prospect, about your reply rates, open rates, click-through rates. This is estimated deal value. You can see right now we haven't set it, that's why it is $0. But let's say we set this estimated deal value of 500. Whenever we will send out our cold emails and we get some interested clients, you will see an opportunity created from interested. Let's say 5 prospects were interested in our offer and they revert back to us in a positive manner. Therefore, SalesND AI will automatically understand that these prospects are interested and it will create opportunity of 500 into 5, which is $2,500. After that, it will check that those 5 prospects has booked meeting or not and how many clients were closed from these meetings. Right now, don't worry about estimated deal value. We will create and we will look into it. Then we have out of office. So whenever you are sending out email to those person who might not be working right now, for instance, if they are on vacation, if they are having public holiday, or if you are sending out cold emails on Saturday, Sunday, you will see something like out of office response. So SalesND even track those emails as well. Then we can assign outcome to our specific clients. For instance, if our first prospect was interested in our offer, so we can add an outcome, let's say interested. And if we have inputted that estimated deal value, you will be able to see 500 here. Now our second prospect was not interested, so it will say not interested. It will automatically identify that by the response or by the reply. Out of office, meeting book, the client is closed. We can easily take them by using this outcome feature. Let us uncategorize the outcome feature as of now, but you will be able to see the prospect's email verification. The green tick says that this is valid and this is caution or risky. You might hurt your entire email deliverability if you're sending out email to these guys. So only send out to those prospects whose email verification is valid and avoid sending email to bad prospects. Alright, I just want to show you that how you can verify your prospect's email by using SalesND's email verification tool. For the organization of your prospects, you can easily use tags. So let us select, let's say our first 2 prospects and click on add or remove tags. So let us add a tag. Let's say we can say like contact after a quarter or a month. Click on plus to create this new tag. So sometimes in your cold emails, when you're sending out to SMB or B2B owners, they are usually based on quarters. So they might not have funds for your offer right now, but they will reconsider your offer in the next quarters. So you can easily use those tags to figure out or to organize your lead leads. Again, you can create another tag, let's say reach out to the owner. Click on create new tag. We can use this tag. Click on done. Alright, so this prospect has been tagged reach out to the owner. For instance, if you're sending out cold email to a manager or a middle person and they have replied back to you saying like reach out to my owner or reach out to my boss, you can easily use those tags. I'm just showing you an example on how you can use those tags. Alright, so let us move ahead. We have covered how you can import your CSV leads and map them. We have covered how you can tag your prospects and you can segment or organize your entire lead leads. We have added custom tags. We have verified the prospect, email verification, and feel free to reach out to my other course where I have shown you how you can do a 360 enrichment about your prospect's company, their personal details, everything. So if you are struggling with personalization, enrichment about your prospect or lead generation, that course will be really helpful. Also not forget about Lead Finder. These features is an inbuilt SalesND features, allows you to find highly targeted prospect with your filters, with your customization as per your preference and liking. Now let us go back to our sequence and we will add those merge tags that we have just added right now. Click on steps, Let us edit in our first variation. Here, instead of first name, because first name is repeated twice, we can use their full name. So click on merge text, and as you can remember, we have added a merge text, a full name, or simply we can use an entire introduction line. Here you will be able to see Niobe Mumbi was their full name. Even in the subject line, Niobe, their first name. So we can replace that LinkedIn URL with their LinkedIn account name. But as of now, I'm just leaving it as it is. Next, we have numbers of days variable. So feel free to personalize as per your prospect and enter those merge texts here. Alright, I hope you got my point that how you can create your own merge text or your own custom variable and add them into your email copies. You will also get email verification report from SalesAndy in your email. Prospect email verification summary. 6 were valid email accounts, 3 were bad, so avoid them, and 5 were risky or catch-all. Please find the verified lead lists here. It will generate a CSV file. Let us open it. Therefore, you can easily see which email were risky, which were valid, and which were bad. Next up, we have to add our mailboxes or our email addresses to our sequence. Let me show you how you can do that. Go to Settings, click on Email Accounts, and you will see this one default email that is always added in every of your sequence. Now to add more email accounts, click on Add More Emails. These are rest of the email addresses that we have imported from Mailboxes to SalesAndy. Let's add these 4 email accounts. So we have 5 email accounts in this sequence with the daily limit, the setup score, and the owner name. Right now we haven't added any signature yet, which is your name and your company name, but you will be able to see this green option of sender rotation automatically turn on when you add more than one email address to your sequence. You might ask, what is sender rotation? Sender rotation is a very powerful cold emailing technique that is used to improve your email deliverability and remove any technical issues. This process involves sending email sequences from multiple email accounts rather than relying on solely one single email. Here are some benefits of using sender rotation, which is avoid spam. Email service providers or ESP may mark email as spam if you are sending from same email address or domain too often. Second is avoiding sending limits. Let's say if you are sending out thousands of emails from one single email address, you will instantly get banned or blacklisted by your ESP. Therefore, by using multiple of email addresses and enabling sender rotation in your sequence, we are reducing the load from one single email address and dividing that volume that we are sending to multiple of email addresses, increasing our email longevity and sender reputation. The conclusion, which is increase in your sales outreach. Sender rotation allows sales professionals like you and me to email more people each day and scale our cold email outreach. Therefore, we can easily avoid sending limit, which is 50 emails per day, by using multiple of email addresses and by using sender rotation. Therefore, always use those cold outreach tools that has sender rotation feature in it. Let us do a quick calculation on how many prospects you can get in touch by using cold emails. So we have the daily limit of 50 emails per day from one single mailbox. Alright, so we are using, or let us consider 5 mailboxes in this example, which is 250 emails per day. Alright, right now the sending limit is 100, we will change that, but 250 times 30, around 7,500 cold emails per month. That way you can easily calculate how many mailboxes you will need to acquire or to fulfill your target. So let us decrease the daily limit. Don't keep it 100, keep it 50. You will hurt your email deliverability if you keep on sending 100 cold emails per day. Reduce that to 50, total number of emails. Second is time interval between 2 emails in seconds. So it is 60 to 180, keep it as it is. Don't keep it under 60 seconds because whenever our ESP will think that this email account is sending, let's say 3 to 4 emails within just 60 seconds or within just 1 minute, it will think that it is not human because we cannot send 3 to 4 emails within just 1 minute. And that way it will think that it is automated or it is done by a robot and it will mark a spam and it will hurt our email deliverability. So keep it as it is, or even better, you can increase the time interval between two emails sent out. Let's say you can increase the timeline to 380 seconds and 160 seconds. The time interval is completely up to you, but don't keep it very low between two emails. Next is daily ramp up to warm up your email accounts. So obviously we have to enable this option. Start with 10 emails per day. We suggest to start with 5. So let us decrease that to 5% and increase that by 10% every single day. So on the first day, these are not like sending out warm-up emails. These are sending out real and actual cold emails. So on the first day, it will start with 5 cold emails per day, and then second day, it will increase by 10%. And the graph is exponential here. So the first few days, you will be sending out low cold emails, but after 22 days, you will be sending out 50 cold emails per day. Why we are using daily ramp up to send out our actual cold emails while we already had done email warm-ups? Because our email address are very young or unmature, and if you are sending out 50 to 60 cold emails per day starting out, ESP again will mark us as spam, or in the worst case scenario, ESP can blacklist our entire domain. That's why please use daily ramp up to warm up your email accounts. Email setup score. You can check your DNS record from here, which is SPF record and DMARC record. So it is double green tick, that means you are good to go. Then we have daily sending quota. Excellent, your email account has an ideal daily sending quota. It is because we have decreased the daily quota from 100 cold emails per day to 50 cold emails per day. As we have increased the interval between two emails, we have got this 2 double green tick. After that, we have email age. Right now, our email is very immature or very young. This email account is less than 3 months old. So please send fewer emails, and that's why we have used email ramp-ups. And please email warm-ups from these email accounts. Awesome. Now let us go back. Decrease the daily limit to rest of the account as well. Let us just decrease the number to 50. Let us go back. You can see the difference in the setup score. As we have decreased the daily limit to 50, it has raised its point to 61, and as we have increased the interval and rest of the things, it has score of 67. So make sure that this score is closest to 100. Let us go for 50. Let us enable daily ramp up. Save this. Go back and let us see the score. Alright, 61. Let us decrease the ramp up to 5. Increase the time interval. This daily limit will gradually increase day after day. Total number of emails to be sent today is 10. Awesome. So I hope you understand the backend of email process, and please enable sender rotation if it is not enabled. We have added multiple email accounts. We have used secondary domains. We have proper ratio of email accounts to prospects. We have enabled sender rotation, enabled daily warm-up. We have reduced the limit to 50. Last thing, we need to set a schedule to send out our cold emails. Let us do that. Scroll down and you will be able to see a sending schedule. By default, it will select default schedule, but if you want to change the schedule, you can do that as well. Just go to settings, click on schedules. Let's add a new schedule. You can target different time zones as well. Let's say you are targeting US people, so you can select the time zone according to your US or East Zone time, EST. These are the time interval from 9 AM to 6 PM. Your email will be sent out automatically. If you want to add Saturdays and Sundays, you can do that. But avoid using like Saturday and Sunday, otherwise you will get more OOO or out of office emails. Only send out emails from Monday to Friday, respecting their work schedule and work time. Alright, so you can add this as a new schedule. Even you can make this as a default if you like. Let us go back to our sequence. Click on settings and then select our US schedule. Awesome. So that's how you can automate sending out your emails on given specific time, given specific day, your specific time zone by using SalesND without you have to manually do anything. Let's also cover the advanced settings that you must focus on. Consider the prospect as finished if a reply is received. So what this option will do is, it will stop your email sequence for that prospect when they have replied back to us. And if you don't want to enable this, you can simply leave it as it is. Next, we have option of track email opens. So it will embed a pixel or link that will track the open rates of your cold email campaigns. But I really discourage this type of tracking features or tracking option because it hurts your entire email deliverability. If you are someone who is highly influenced by your open rates, or if you are running your cold email for the first time and want to see that your copy is working, that there is anything wrong or not, you can enable this option. But after you have verified that your email is working with your prospect and resonating with your audience, you can kill this button. So I'm turning this off as of now. Also, don't track link clicks. So whenever you are adding link in your emails, and if you enable this option, and whenever someone will click on that specific link that you have added, it will track that. Again, avoid using at your maximum. Next up, we have text only email, which consists of no HTML code or no HTML element. If you enable this option, it will dramatically improve your deliverability. It is proven, tested and true. So if you are someone who doesn't care about open rates, reply rates or the link you create, highly recommended to enable this option. If you enable this option, email sent from this sequence will only include text without any media, without any pixel, without any link and HTML formatting. If you enable this option, you won't be able to track your open rates and your link click count. Then we have something called estimated deal value. Enter the estimated deal value per prospect and the system will display the total revenue pipeline next to the prospect's outcome analytical that we have just shown. So let us enter a deal. Let's say we get a reply from a prospect and that prospect is interested in our service or offer, and our service, let's say, is $500. Alright, so this is the estimated deal value, and every prospect that will be interested in our offer will create an opportunity of $500 in our dashboard. Next up, we have email verification. Right now, it won't send emails to risky prospects. So let me show you who were risky prospects. We had 5 risky prospects and 3 bad prospects. So it won't send out emails, or it won't send out our cold email from our prospect leads to risky and bad. It will only send out to 6 valid prospects. And if you want to enable this option and send out your cold emails, you can do that. But there is a high chance of your email getting bounced. So avoid sending out your cold emails to those prospects. After that, you can add carbon copy if you have a team or agency. So simply you can enter your teammate's email here, separated by commas. Then use unsubscribe link in your emails. Again, this is very important, and if you are using unsubscribe link, you are following the law of can spam make rules, and will also increase your email deliverability as your ESP will think that this is legit and you are allowing or you are giving option to your prospects or leaders to opt out from your emails. Also, you can change the type of unsubscribe message. Let's say not opt for all of these emails, no sweats, you can unsubscribe here. So this is as per your liking and preference. But again, please use unsubscribe link in your emails to avoid getting in any legal troubles. Alrighty guys, we have covered everything up to this point, from adding up all of our email accounts to adding our prospect leads and personalizing that by using merge tags. We have created our sequence considering all of this checklist. Now what to do? You might be thinking that you are good to go and you should start sending out your cold emails, but stop. Don't make these mistakes before launching your first cold email campaign. A lot of people make this mistake and they start your cold email campaigns, but in the next lecture, I will show you some of the best practices that you should follow before starting or launching your cold email campaigns. I will see you there. Now what? You might ask, Manthan, I have already added sequence, I have written my copies, I have added my prospect leads, I have added my mailboxes or email addresses. Well, you have to check how strong your sequence is. That's why we are going to look at sequence score feature in SalesND. After adding all of your email accounts, prospect leads and your sequence, it's time to check your sequence score with email setup score, sequence setup score and email writing score. Let us go back to SalesND and check our sequence score. Click on sequence score, where our sequence score is divided into 3 criteria: email setup, sequence setup, and email writing. Right now it is very bad, but that's the beauty. Before sending out your email campaign, you can make adjustment as per the improvements suggested by SalesND's inbuilt feature of sequence code. Let us break down one by one. First of all, email setup. Our first DNS record, which is SPF setup, is completely okay, which means that no one will spoof from our emails. Then we have to set up custom domain from each and every single of our mailboxes. I will show you how you can do that in SalesND as well as by using Mailboxes. Then we have no issue regarding our daily sending quota. DMARC record. Proper DMARC record will means that your ESP will authenticate that you are sending your emails and no one else is sending your emails. After that, we have caution sign regarding age of our email. As we have just bought our email, right now there is no maturity of our email or our email are very young. But as you are warming up your emails, your email age or your email maturity will increase and you will be good to go. As well as we can change the interval between two emails or increase the interval between two emails. Let us keep 62 to 80. Click on save. Let us enable warm up, daily ramp up as well. Let us go back to our sequence. Let us change interval for this email. So these are some of the little things that will drastically improve your email deliverability and your email score. So from 68 to 71, just by increasing the email interval between two emails. Amazing. We have double tick in the interval between two emails, and we cannot do anything about email age because we cannot skip time to, let's say, 3 months, but we can use custom domain tracking to improve our email deliverability score. What is custom tracking domain first of all? Custom tracking domain is your unique domain tracking link that will track your open rates, your reply rates, or your link click count. So if you are one of us of 95% of cold marketers who want to track their open rates, reply rates, we are going to use custom tracking domain rather than a shared tracking domain. Custom tracking domains helps preserve your sender reputation, increases your deliverability, and even help improve click-through rates. For instance, if you are not using any custom tracking domain and you are tracking your open or click-through rates, you are using a shared tracking domain. Many ESPs or email service provider and spam filters consider shared tracking domain as a bad character. It will drastically impact your deliverability and your sender reputation. Why? Because you are using the same tracking domain or shared tracking domain that everyone is using, including spammer. That's why ESP will consider you spammer as well. But what's the solution? The answer is custom tracking domain. Again, custom tracking domain is your unique domain or subdomain which you can exclusively use to track your open and click-through rate in your cold email campaigns. Now the question is of how you are going to add your custom tracking domain in SalesND or in Mailboxes. I will show you how you can do that in both of them. First of all, I will show you how you can enable your custom tracking domain by using Mailboxes. And as you can see, this is the dashboard of Mailboxes, and as we are warming up your emails, our email deliverability is getting high for both Google and Microsoft score. So wait for your email to get properly warm up. Now in order to enable custom tracking domain, click on your profile and you will see global custom tracking. We handle custom tracking domain on our end, so you don't need to do anything in your cold emailing tool, which is SalesND. So if I enable this button right over here, it will enable custom tracking domain from all of my 12 mailboxes. The second way you have to do it manually from every single email addresses in SalesND. So let me show you how you can do that. Go to sequence, click on set custom domain, click on add custom domain, select that email address account that you want to enable tracking for. For custom tracking domain name, you can simply write or you can simply give any name as per you like. For example, I will say add and then click on dot. Well, after dot, you have to add your secondary domain account from above, which is fluxfortifyhub.com. So I will type it here. Alright, that's all you need to do. You can change the prefix here, let's say go or Manthan, but keep it short, keep it simple, and keep it easy to remember. So my default is go, and then the type is cname, the host is go, and the value is watch.saleshandy.com. Now you have to add this in your DNS record from the secondary domains that you have bought. In our example, we have bought our secondary domain from Mailboxes. That's why we are going to use Maildoso. But if you have bought your secondary domains from, let's say, Namecheap, GoDaddy, all you need to do is go to your DNS record, add CNAME, then add host, and then add this value, and you will enable your custom tracking domain. And then click on verify and save, and it will automatically add custom tracking domain to that email address. Now make sure that you repeat this process from rest of your email address as well. But by using Maildoso, we can simply do that with just one click. You don't need to configure any DNS record or any custom tracking domain name. All you need to do is enable this option, and it will enable from every single email accounts. Alright, so it is not updated yet, so let us wait from now, and we will come back to this later. Now from sequence code, we have disabled link tracking, we have disabled open tracking. So if you are not tracking your open rates or click-through rates, you don't need a custom tracking domain, but leave it as it is. You only need to set this up once. We have no disconnected email accounts in our sequence. We have 5 active email accounts. It is in draft. No prospect has left unverified. We also have good numbers of email follow-ups, and we are using different variation as well. So this email sequence setup score is 100%. Now from email writing, we are using merge tags in the subject line. Number of merge tags used in the email body. In variation 2, there are no merge tags, so let us add it. Click on merge tags, or we can simply, let's say, add a LinkedIn. I'm just showing this as an example. You can add your own custom variable. And you can see we are using text only email. You have enabled text only option in safety setting, which means that no HTML code or no HTML element is included in your email. Click on save. Go back to sequence code. As you can see, the sequence code has increased from 71 to 74. We can also add spin tags. It has also detected number of spammy words, so we can remove that. Always you can refer the content guide to improve your email writing score. Alright, we have 6 spammy words from sales and dictionary, and this will be also detected by ESP. So it is better to check your email score before launching your email campaigns. So we can replacing trial by demo, upgrade to our cheaper plan. Click on save. Alright, the spamminess has decreased to 2 words. We can remove from variation C as well. Go to content guide, solution, offer and get. Alright, solution is merge tags here, so don't worry about it. Provides. Alright, you can save. Go back to sequence code. It has increased the sequence code to 78. Double tick in spammy word, then we are sending this as a plain text. Next, merge text use that doesn't exist in your account. So before you are sending out your cold email, this is very important to check. If you are sending out your cold email campaign and there are broken merge tags, your prospect will reply to your email saying that you have failed Manthan cold email masterclass. Alright, so let us remove merge tags from here. The merge tag, which is numbers of days, let us remove this. Feel free to add it by using your personalization or by using your custom variable, but I'm just removing this to improve the sequence code. We can remove entire line as well. Click on save. Go to sequence code. So you can easily find out your broken merge tags from here. Okay, so why there are no company name? Alright, so it was company and not company name merge tag. It has replaced with Niobis company. Click on save. Go to sequence code. Awesome, so there are no broken merge tags in our email copies, as well as the number of words and number of characters in email copy and in subject line is ideal to sales handy sequence code. Next, add spin text to your email copies. Add merge text to your email copies. This email setup sequence code will increase as your email age will increase as you keep on warming up, and after you have added your custom tracking domain in your email inboxes. Alright, I hope you got my point that why it is so important to check your sequence score before launching your cold email campaign. These improvements and suggestion with your sequence is well constructed and is likely to produce excellent results and improve your overall score. While there is always room for improvement, you should be proud of your work and consider the feedback provided to make it even better. Isn't that right? There should be no ego hurt when Sales Handy offers some recommendation or room for improvement to improve our email deliverability score. We have amazing email setup score. It will improve drastically after it has upgraded custom tracking domain. The sequence setup is 100%, so there is no gap for improvement, but there is always room for improvement in email writing. So the ideal score should be closest to 100, so try to keep your sequence score close to 100. Awesome guys, you have checkmarked all the best practices that you should consider before launching your cold emails, as well as you have avoided some mistake before launching your cold email campaigns by using email setup, sequence setup, email writing of sequence score. Still, we are one step short of launching our cold email campaign, which is to test our email copies before we send it out. Activate your sequence, but always test your sequence. Let me show you how you can test your email copies by using feature of email preview in Sales Handy. So go to your sequence. Even you can check your sequence score from the dashboard with the steps or with the follow-ups, with the number of active prospect, the finished prospect, open rate, reply rate, etc. So let us go to our sequence. Let us open our first post, and here you will be able to see option of send test email. So it will test our email, and you can test that if there are any merge text broken or not, if there are any things that you want to change right now before launching your cold email campaign. So it is a must and mandatory from me, from my team, to first of all check or test email before launching our cold email campaign. So click on send test email. You can use your email address to test it out and click on send. So Sales Handy will send a test email to your email account. There we have it with our first merge tag, the full name, saw your recent LinkedIn post with the LinkedIn account. Even you can test your link if this is broken or not. So let us open this LinkedIn profile. Alright, Nayobi Mumbi. Alright, our test email is verified. There are no broken links, there are no broken merge tags, and everything here is just as we wanted. Even you can use this unsubscribe link or test it out. You will no longer receive email from us. We are sorry to go. And even if someone has clicked unsubscribe by mistake, they can subscribe again. Alright, make sure to test your email copy from every variant, from every follow-up, or from every cold emails. It may take some time to test from every variation and every follow-up, but you will have no broken links, no broken merge text, and everything will go as per your preference and your liking. Thus, before activating your sequence, always test your email previews. Okay, there are no steps remaining now. All you need to do is click on that active button to activate your campaign. Let's do it together. This is the copy of my first sequence, so I just want to give you a demo. So I will convert draft into an active sequence. I will enable this. It will activate my sequence. Awesome. Now, after you have followed all of this checklist, you will be flooded with reply rates, you will be flooded with deals clients. Then we need to manage our conversation with our recipients. So how we are going to manage from every single one of the email boxes? Let's say you're using 12 mailboxes from your cold email campaigns. So you will be getting replies from one mailbox, from another. You will lose your mind if you log into 12 mailboxes and constantly check from replies and manage your replies from there. So what's the solution? Unified inbox of Sales Handy. Let's look into unified inbox in Sales Handy and how we are going to use AI to further or categorize our unified response. For example, if our reply rate has an interested perspective or sentiment, it will mark outcome as interested. If it is not interested, it will mark outcome as not interested, so that it is easy to manage or easy to organize our replies and focus our energy more on warm leads and those prospects who are interested in our offer. Alright, as you can see, our campaign is active now and we are already getting replies from our campaign. So let us look at unified inbox, how you can manage your replies, how you can customize your output, and how you can manage your clients from there. Click on unified inbox. This is the dashboard. where we have unread message, schedule message, and draft message. The beauty of unified inbox is you don't need to log in anywhere in any of your email accounts. All of your email accounts replies will get in one single place. For example, if you are getting reply from first email account or first email address, you will have that in unified inbox. Same from let's say second email address, if you get a reply, it will also get displayed in unified inbox. So you don't need to go anywhere and you can manage your conversation with your clients from one single place. As you remember, I have mentioned AI or how we are going to use AI to automatically customize or automatically categorize our responses. As you can see, we have 4 responses here. The reply here is I am interested. You will automatically see interested tag or interested outcome attached to that reply. Similarly, from our second response, which is not looking for it right now, so it will automatically apply not now tag. The third response is hit me up. So unfortunately, AI doesn't work every single time, therefore it hasn't added any tag to our response. But for fourth reply, not interested in the offer, it has added not interested. There is a huge difference between not interested and not now. Not now means they are not looking for our solution or service right now. And not interested means a clear no or clear rejection. Let us open our response and see how you can reply, manage outcome from it. This is the response from your client, or better say your prospect, and you will be able to see something of a little magic wand here. This is the use of AI in Sales ND in order to categorize your response, whether they are interested, not now, not interested, out of office, etc. etc. So if we click on it, you will have a bunch of categories. We have interested, not interested, meeting booked, out of office, close not now, or do not contact. For instance, in our third reply, there were no category attached to it. So even we can manually attach category in order to update our outcome. Click on categories and we can say that this prospect is interested in our offer. So it will add an outcome of interested here. Not looking for the solution right now. So it has added not now category. And for this, it has added not interested. It has all been done by AI. You don't have to do anything. And if by chance AI did some mistake, you can easily change the outcome here. Next, you will see something of copy of first. So this is our sequence name. So it will also attach the sequence name from which sequence this reply has came from. Because whenever you are running multiple of cold email campaigns, it will become so hard to manage to know which reply came from which campaign. And that's where we can leverage these tags. Now let's say you want to reply with your prospect and have conversation with your prospect. All you need to do is simply click on reply as you normally do in your email, then write whatever according to your prospect's answer and questions. Let's say whenever someone will say I am interested, you are sending out a free trial of your scheduling tool. So you can really customize this template, save this for once, and you can simply click on that template to reuse it from every single one of your recipient in the future. One another thing I want to mention is once they have replied to our email, you are free to go. You can send anything that you want. For example, any PDF, any videos, any YouTube links, any website links, any payment links or any calendar links. Now ESP will understand that these are trusted and these are legit people. So they won't consider as a spam and they will think that they are usually having conversation via email. Again, you can add your calendar link, your payment link, any video that you want to attach, any PDF file or any image. Simply click on add this add attachment and add your file here. Awesome. So click on send. You can see how easily you can manage your conversation by using unified inbox. You don't have to go anywhere. Even you get this added benefit of automatic categorization by AI, where it will automatically categorize by the response of your recipient. Awesome. So here is a software 15-day free trial and this is the website. It is just like email. You can even refresh. You can add filters as per your liking. You can mark this as unread. Everything is just like the email inbox. And the added benefit, all of your replies from all of your mailboxes will be diverted to one single mailbox, which is this unified inbox, so that you can easily manage your conversation with your clients. The benefits of using unified inboxes are, first of all, for instance, if you are using many mailboxes in your cold email campaigns, Sometimes you will miss some important email. Sometimes you will miss the perfect timing to reply to your client. Sometimes you will crack some email or something like that. But by using unified inbox, you are saving your own time as well as you are streamlining your entire communication channel with your clients. It will exponentially enhance your efficiency because you respond promptly to your recipients' queries, questions, requests, ensuring a swift and efficient communication process. Next advantage of using unified inbox is you will be able to send personalized and tailored responses. You can craft personalized responses or utilize predefined templates from consistent communication. It also provides a seamless and customized experience from guests through thoughtful and efficient replies with personalization or with merge text into it. Not to forget the tracking advantage of unified inbox. Now you don't need to log into 12 different mailboxes every single time and check that. All you need to do is go to unified inbox and you can manage your replies and conversation from there. Alright, I hope you understand the benefits of using unified inbox, and not to forget, feel free to play around with this automatic category detection by AI. Another point I want to cover is the outcome of your reply will be automatically updated in your CRM, in your prospect, as well as in your leads. So if you go to prospect, we have the name of our prospect and you will be able to see this tag of replied. It is a verified email. This is the name of your sequence and your outcome here. You don't need to manually update the outcome every single time from your unified inbox to your prospect leads. It will be automatically updated with the category that will be automatically assigned by AI. So our first prospect was interested, second prospect was not interested, third was not now, fourth was interested. Therefore, you can easily skim and scan through your prospect list, like who are interested, and you can focus more energy on them rather than focusing our time and energy on those prospects who are not interested in our offer or in our service in a nearby future. Similarly, if we go to sequence, if we open our sequence, click on prospects, you will see that your outcome has been automatically updated here as well with number of prospect contacted, their reply, and the opportunity it will create. Because two prospects were interested, so it will create an opportunity of $1,000. Now there are no tags regarding meeting booked, client close, or out of office. That's why it is 000. But let's say our first prospect was interested and now he or she has booked the meeting. So we can change the outcome from here as well manually. Wait for it and the meeting book. And if we close this to, let's say, client close, we have made a deal of $500 with this client. Alright, so that's how you can easily navigate through outcomes anywhere in Sales Handy without you having to manually update anything. I hope you have understand how you can set up your estimated deal value, how we can manage your conversation by using unified inbox, and how we are using AI to automatically categorize the response from recipient, how we can see and how we can change the outcome of our prospect, and again how we can set our deal assignments. Next up, let us cover how it helps building a lead pipeline. You can keep track of your best deals. You can analyze why you won or why you lost. How was your email copy? For instance, if one email copy is getting more clients to close, we can really use that email copy for our future cold outreach. Not to forget, you can optimize your entire pipeline by outcomes by unified inbox and scale your cold email campaigns to profitable and money-making machines. Alright, that's all from my side. Thank you for listening. Hi guys, it's Manthan here, and this lecture is going to be true gem for you guys. Because in this lecture, I'm going to show you how I run my campaign from my agency, who do I target, how do I find leads, what things I put in my copies, and how do I make sure that my emails or my cold emails are receiving in the recipient inbox and not in spam folder. So let us get started. Before even launching our cold email campaigns or finding our leads, I just want to show you a mental walkthrough or brainstorming walkthrough that I do even before starting anything in my cold email campaign. So I will pull a blackboard here. What is our offer? Why we, who we are targeting, where they are, and how we are going to do that. So what is our offer? We already have an agency that helps business owners or agency owners boost or accelerate their booking rates by using AI infrastructure or by using AI systems like AI voice assistant and AI chatbots. So this is our offer, or this is what we do. So how we are going to pitch our offer is we do this thing, this is the result or this is the outcome of our service, and this is the timeline. That's all the three questions that we will add in our copy. This is the service that we actually provide in our agency, AI infra or AI system. And answering the question of how, X numbers of appointment, I'm using short forms. I hope you understand. Or increase X number of appointments. Yeah, we can say that. This is one thing. Then the second is in X amount of days or months. This is our timeline. Here instead of appointments, we can say X number of results or outcomes. Yeah, so what is our offer is we build AI infrastructure for their system or for their businesses to increase X number of appointments, meetings, revenue, profit within this specific duration or timeline. So we are creating a realistic approach or realistic offer, and we are not saying that we are going to increase your appointments or revenue by 100x without no specific timeline, and that offer does not feel real. This type of offer and this type of brainstorming you do will make your offer, will make your copy more creative, authentic, and true. Next comes the question of who we are writing our cold emails to. In our agency or in our example, we are targeting business owners or agency owners who has a set of clients or customers that they want to fulfill their services, or if they want our AI infrastructure in their business or their client business. So we are targeting agency owners slash business owners. Hope you don't mind my writing. Next, let's address this question of where. So which demographic or which location that you're going after. In our example, we are going after Dubai or UAE, guys. Yeah, Dubai or whole country UAE. One thing I forgot about who question is which niche or which industry that we are going after. So as you might know, in Dubai, I'm going after real estate agency owners or real estate business owners. Yeah, so I will add real estate. Now comes the why we. Here we will add our social proof, or what are the things or what are results that we have already accomplished for our previous clients or for our previous work. Awesome, guys. This is how we brainstorm our offer, our ICP or our buyer persona, and then we can start or initiate with lead, and then we can write our copies and then click on that green button to launch our campaign. Let us build our lead list from scratch. So we will go to lead finder, and as you might remember, we are targeting real estate agency owners or business owners based in Dubai. So first of all, I will put the location here, which is Dubai, then Dubai, the second option, and UAE. United Arab Emirates. Awesome. So our where question is completed. Now who we are going after, the job titles. Agency owners, business owners, owners, founders. We are going after all the C-level executives, which are like founders, co-founders, CTO, CIO, VPs, head, VP, CTO, CFO, COO. Alright, just feel free to add all the job titles that you want to go after. In management level, I just want to reach out to all the C-level executives because they have more purchasing power than any middle or any manager level executives. Awesome. So as you can see, we have built our lead list around 8,800 or 9,000 leads. So founder and owners, C-level executives, VPs, directors. So our who is completed. Now we have to add the niche, which is real estate. So let us go to industry, search for your industry. In our example, I'm going after real estate guys. Then we want to reach out via their work email. You can add this filter. Even if you want to find out about their mobile number, you can do it. In my example, I just want to reach out via work email and not personal email because I don't want to hurt my email deliverability. Now you can add the keyword if you want to like real estate, but that's completely fine. Because in our industry, we already have specified that. Feel free to customize your ICP or your lead list, for example, by using employee count, by using their years of experience. If you want to reach out to only senior level executives, please feel free to do it. But as of now, I'm okay with this list. So we have around 6,000 prospects. So what I will do is in Sales Sandy, right now, I'm able to extract around 5,000 leads at one go. So I will select all leads and then click on get contact info. Awesome guys, you have completed the first step of our cold email campaigns, which is to build your lead leads. Now we will go into setting our sequence and campaigns. So go to sequence. Let us create a new sequence. Click on add step. This will be our first cold email in our sequence. And yes, I'm going to do this entire raw email copywriting with you guys. And yes, copywriting is different from every single one of us. There are way too many methods, way too many approaches and frameworks that you can use. But in our example, I just want to keep it very simple. I just want to make sure that our email copy is under 150 word, does not contain any leaks, has some personalization into it, and have some merge tags, variable tags, and does not contain any spammy word. That's all the things that you need to make sure first, and then you can go into copywriting, try with a different approach, try with different processes that we have mentioned in this course. But I always like to keep my cold email copies very simple and straightforward. So for subject line, I will use my favorite subject line, which is thoughts, because we are pitching our offer and we need their thoughts, we need their suggestion. So that's why I'm using this subject line, and then we will add a variable of name. Click on merge tag and their first name. Awesome. Then we will start our copy with hey. Again we will use merge tag of their first name. I always start with something like, hey, I was on your site, or I was on your website and saw this, or hey, I noticed your company is growing in this sector, or your company can expand into this new thing, so that it shows that we have done our research or homework and we are not just simply any spammer or cold emailers spamming all the content. We actually want to make sure that we are adding value proposition to our recipient reading our cold email campaign. We don't want to sell from the beginning or from our first cold email campaign. We want to build a relationship that converts our cold prospects into warm leads. So I will say notice your company. Here we will add a merge tag of company. You will get all of this data after scraping or finding your leads from Lead Finder. So let me show you a quick example. If you go to Lead Finder and then click on Save, you will have a list of your prospects that you have scraped. So let us look at our prospect leads and what information we have about them. So as you can see, we have their profile picture, their name, their job title, where they are based from, their LinkedIn URL, which company they are working from, which sector. This is their phone number, this is their work email. Even we have their personal email, but we don't want that. Yeah, all of this thing, we have their education role, we have their skills. So we are going to use them, or we are going to use these variables in our cold email copies. Yeah, so export this as a CSV file and then import that in your prospects of your cold email sequence. So we will say, notice your company is extending into particular area, and we will create a merge tag for this as well. We can say real estate. Don't worry about spin tags right now. We will add all of the spin tags later when we have our final copy ready. Then we will propose our offer, which is AI or AI infrastructure. We can say something like, have you thought, because we want to re-emphasize our subject line, implementing AI in your current agency or business. Again, don't worry about this type of word, because I just want to make it real, make it sound authentic and not written by an AI or ChatGPT. Then we are going to answer the question of how, what we do, what we provide, or what is our service, how we are going to do that, the timeline, the result or the outcome in our second paragraph. We can say, we set up, or you can write your company's name here, at Flux 45. Yeah, so Flux 45 is my agency or what we provide as a service. So as you can see, I was saying that this is a real live cold email campaign, and I'm not just saying for that. We do have this agency, and what we provide is next gen AI system, booking machine done for your service, meeting book, AI call made more than 50,000, more than 200 meeting books. And as you can see, we are only targeting agency owners and business owners. So let us go back to our sequence. At Flux 45, we have added our company's name, and that's completely fine if you don't want to add your company's name right away. If you don't have a landing page or website, it's okay. We will say, we set up entire AI infrastructure or AI system for agency owners. I think agency will sound better. Yeah, we set up entire AI infrastructure for agencies like yours. Then we will add an agency similar to their niche or their industry that we have worked with, and how we have helped them to increase their revenue or to increase X number of things. So we will say, here we will again add a merge tag of agency, or we can have like a generic one as well. This is the social proof that we have to provide to the prospect reading a cold email campaign, so that we can build credibility with them. We have helped Grand Estate Agency in your niche or in your market or in your field or in your industry. Anything you want to write, those are the things that we will use in spin text. But as of now, I'm just leaving a raw template. We have helped this agency in your field edit 80,000 monthly using. And why I'm saying 80,000, because that's exactly what we do. We generate around $83,000 per month for agency owners, guarantee, by using our AI system. So this is our offer, and this is the same thing that I'm going to write in my email copy. Edit 83,000 or like 81,000 using, make sure the K is capital, using our AI system. And as you can see, I'm just using synonym words like AI infrastructure, AI system, next gen AI, like AI voice, agent, and AI chatbot, or simply like AI voice agent makes more than 15,000 calls per day. Because it is AI voice agent, it automatically calls the prospect. It handles all of the user questions and queries. It is basically doing a AI cold calling. Yeah. Don't worry about the grammar or don't worry about the English. We'll have the complete and fully polished cold email template. But as of now, I just want to write a raw template. This is how I write. This is how I brainstorm. The next thing we are going to do is again mention why we and how. So why we is, and the best part, something like that, because it is done for the system, and that's why like they are choosing us. Why we? Always put your prospect first and not your company and not your value. It's always about them and not you. It's done for you. We handle everything. Yeah, so I'm answering the question of why we. Why we are the best at what we do. The psychology I'm selling to the prospect reading this cold email is we don't work with everyone, we only work with exclusive and premium agency owners like them. We work with owners who are excited about AI, or we work with handful of agency owners like you, something like that. But it will make a copy lengthy. That's why like I'm deleting the word handful. Excited about AI and want to lead the market. This is the thing that will make them to book a call or to reply to your cold email campaigns. We want to trigger their curiosity and spark their attention. Because who doesn't want to lead their market and become number one in their field or industry? We can say, is that you? Again, to spark and trigger that curiosity. Guys, the point I want to make here is copywriting is not about following set of rules or framework. It is all about creativity. At the end of the day, make sure that your copywriting is engaging and getting you the replies that you need. Awesome, guys. So I think our copy is pretty solid. Now the last thing we need is to add an soft CTA. So we can say something like, this is the advanced thing that we are doing at our agency, which is to create a personalized loom for their website or for their agency. So I will say something like, and I have went ahead and recorded 4-minute quick loom explaining how we will do it, or how we will double your meetings with our AI workflows. And the best part is I haven't like pre-recorded the 4-minute video from every single one as a prospect. If they say yes to this email, then I will create a loom regarding that. Double your meetings and drive sales. Just play around with the email copy and play around with the specific words that triggers and spark the curiosity of your prospects. We can say if yes, or something like if you are interested, simply reply yes to this email. And why I'm doing this reply yes to this email is it will exponentially increase our email sending reputation and our email deliverability. Why? Because you can see our prospects are replying to our email. So ISP or internet service provider will think that yes, this person is legit, yes, this person is honest or true and want to engage in a conversation and will not mark us as spammers. And I will send the loom over, or I will send over. And if not, if the person is not looking for our service or our offer, they can say, if not, let me know or let me know, and I will remove you from my follow-up sequence. Because we are going to have 3 to 5 follow-up sequence, and if they are not interested in our offer and we are continuously sending our cold emails, they will mark us as spam or like block us, and it will decrease our email deliverability. So what we are doing is, if not, let me know or reply to this email, and In that way, we are increasing our email deliverability and we will remove our prospect from our follow-up sequence. So we are not hurting our email deliverability. So I hope you how we are gaming the system with ISPs. Then we can say sounds great, right? Again asking the question. Then ending notes, best, and Manthan. Co-founder of Flux Spotify. So if they want to search Flux Spotify directly on the web, they will land us on our landing page, which is fluxspotify.com. I'm not adding any link here, as you can see, because in our first cold email copy, we don't want to add any HTML code, any image or video, any YouTube link, nothing. So did you like the copy, guys? Just let me know. Like, this is the copy that we have been using for so many times and it has worked every single time from every single one of the demographic. We have run this campaign from USA, from UK, and now we are running the campaign from real estate guys in Dubai. Now click on save. So let us save this, add our prospect list here. I have exported the list from Lead Finder. So we have our first name, last name, our prospect name, the LinkedIn URL, the title, the company that they are working for. The main thing is their work email. And I have used the email verification tool to verify the email is valid, catch-all or invalid. And as you can see, the list is pretty solid. So we don't want to reach out to catch-all emails. We are only reaching out to valid emails. So we'll add a filter here. Yep. So we don't want to reach out to these individuals. Let us delete them. But if you want to reach out to casual emails, have like a very old email account and then you can send out or you can take that risk. But in this example, we have the list around 2,700 prospects. All of them are like C-level executives, as you can see. They are based in Dubai, founders, company owners, vice president, CFO, CEOs. Awesome. So let us download this as a CSV file. Click on import via CSV, choose that file, click on next. Now we have to map the fields. First name, last name done, then full name, then our prospect's LinkedIn URL, then their job title, then their company name. Yep. Then their location, city, their company website, their company LinkedIn URL. We don't want their employment history, to be honest. The email is obviously, yeah, and we have like every single one of them is verified, so don't worry about it. And then the phone number. Again, we don't need phone number, but still, click on next. We don't want to verify again, and then click on import. So just wait for a moment and you will have your prospect list in Sales Andy. Let us rename our sequence first. Real estate, C-level executives, Dubai. Awesome. So we have our prospect list here. Now let us go back to our sequence. Yeah, let us have a preview. So with Aaron Summerhill, it is our prospect name. So this is our subject line, thoughts, and then question mark and then their first name. So it will spark curiosity or it will trigger that attention to at least open the email. This is the goal of our subject line, which is to spark their curiosity or to trigger that attention. And by using their name, they are more likely to at least open the email. And once they have opened the email, we have the perfect copy in there. Hi Aaron, notice your company. As you can see, the company name is replaced by their company name. So this is the advantage of using merge tags. Yeah. So here what we need to do is we need to first of all add spin tags. First of all, let's copy our copy. Then let us go to Claude and let's say above is my cold email copy. I just want you to rewrite without having any English or grammar mistakes, and I want to add spin tags in the above copy. Yeah. And again, this is an cold email. No, I don't want to change anything. Just leave it as it is. Awesome. So here is our copy. Alright, so this is our spin text. So we will add it manually. Click on Insert New Spin Text. Then spin and then value 1, which is extending, expanding, or growing. Yep. You can see it has added the spin text. Awesome. I have updated all the spin text. This is the level of spin text that we are using in order to prevent us from landing in spam folder. So add as many spin text as possible, but make it relevant. Let us reread our entire copy so that we know that there is no any broken merge tag or broken spin text. Hi Aaron, notice your company is expanding into real estate. Have you thought regarding implementing AI in your current agency or business? We set up entire AI infra for agency like yours. We have helped this company. Yeah, so as you can see, we need this in a separate column. And that's why rechecking your entire copy is so important. We work with like you who are excited, passionate, enthusiastic, eager about AI and want to lead, dominate, crush the market. Is that you? And I went ahead and recorded a 4-minute Loom video with our AI workflow. So let us capitalize it. If you are interested, simply reply yes, and I will send it over to you. If not, let me know and I will remove you from my follow-up list. Sound great? We can also add a spin text here. Click on spin text. And we can use this closing spin text here. Thank you, appreciate it. We can do the same for introduction. Hi. Hey. Awesome. Make sure that even there is no even broken space. Alright, I think our copy is good. So let us go to content guide. Yeah, our subject line is short, I know that. But our word count is ideal, which is under 150 words. And to be honest, I have added so many things here. We can eliminate AI voice agent and we can simply say AI systems. But yes, that's totally fine until we are under 150 words. We have added personalization, we have added zero links, and these are the spammy words. So on, remove, sales, and per day. Yeah. You can say in, on daily basis. Awesome. So we have zero words, zero links, We have added merge tag, and for subject line, like that's totally fine because I like this type of subject line and I want to start this step on day 2. Alright, let us click on save. I just don't want to start it right away. I just want to schedule it for tomorrow. Let's add different variation to it. For this subject line, let us use revenue. Simple as that. All under caps, one single word, that's it. It is working great for us. Hi Aaron, I notice your company is, I will cut to the chase. AI is changing this industry. We help agency made 81 over by that handles that too 15k plus calls daily. The best part, boost revenue with our AI workflows. Just simply reply yes. We will add our spin tags here. Similarly, for the introduction. Hi there Aaron, I notice your company. I will cut straight to the chase. AI is changing this industry. We have a help agency make an investor. In your field. Yeah, so let us remove our spammy words, which is double your meeting. Increase your appointment. And I will undo. Yes, so as of now, let us run with 2 variation. Now let us add a step 2. This will be like a bump up or follow up email in the same thread. So we will not have separate subject line for this one. This will be our email copy. Let us read it. Hey Aaron, just checking in about AI for your real estate division. We take care of everything with our AI while you focus on growing your client base. Interested in learning more? Just reply yes for a quick demo. Not a good fit? Reply no, and I will stop here. So what we can do? Now we will add a spin text for closing and for introduction. Awesome. So let us save this. And again, we are not adding any link. We are not adding any image or PDF file. Click on save. And we want to send this email after 2 days, which will be on Friday. Now let us add different variation for our follow-up. Awesome. So we have removed all the spammy words as well as added some personalization. Now click on save. Let us add the third variation as well. This is our third variation. So make sure that there are not any broken merge tag, for example, or any extra spacing. As you can see, there is double space and we don't want that. Yeah. Yes. Now let us add the third step. Now for this one, we want to create a separate email. We can say like, here first of all, let us add the company name so that it will again trigger that curiosity. We have the company plus AI and then question mark, simple as that. And for the copy, just a single paragraph or single line. Want to add AI and then the company names, tech stack, and then our prospect's name, first name. Then ending notes. Drop me a line if yes, and then we will send a Loom video or a calendar link. I'm not adding any like ending statement of best regards, thank you sincerely, Manthan at Flux Spotify, because they are reading third cold email and they are already familiar with us. So let us save this. And yeah, we forget to check the content guide, so there are no spam words. The word count is too short, yeah, I know that. Alright, so as of now, let us have like 3-step sequence. I want to add like more than 5 to 6, but it will make this video lengthy. So this is our prospect list, and we are not sending them on Saturday or Sundays, and that's why like, and even if you want to increase the day here of step 3, let us send on day 9. That will be Wednesday again. So like in 1 week, we are sending them 3 cold emails. Now let us go to settings. Let us add our email accounts. And you can see flux45.net, and this is my agency. So I'm using cold email to get clients, to get leads from my agency as well. So let us add to sequence. Let us change the daily limit to 50 or 30, because these emails are very new or unmatured and I don't want to risk anything. Our custom tracking domain is been set up. The interval between emails, let us increase those as well. Awesome. Let us do that for all of them. Awesome. Our daily limit is set to maximum 50, and for some of this email account, it will start from 5 cold emails and then it will increment at 10 or 20% every single day. And don't worry about the setup score here, because my custom tagging domain has been set up by Mildoso, and that's why it is not showing here. But let us go to email or our sequence score. So all of this domain has already custom tracking domain. So don't worry about this thing. Let us disable this. And don't worry about this unverified prospect, because I have verified all of them. Awesome. So just add follow-ups or steps in your campaign, as well as create different variation. I really want to do it with you, but it will make this lecture very lengthy. That's why like I'm using 2 to 3 variations only. Let us add merge tag in variation B. Alright, so it is asking to add merge tag in subject line, but for our variation B, we just want to keep it very simple. So we are not going to do that. Go back to sequence score, and that's it. Like that's all the things that we need to add as of now. Now before launching our cold email campaign from here, let us select our schedule. Yeah, we don't want to track anything, that's why we will. Again, very important to make sure that your cold email sequence has this option enabled, which is text only email. Sending priorities, prioritize follow-up emails. For sending priorities, we just want to keep it default. For our estimated deal size, since in our agency our estimated deal size is around $3,000, so we'll do that. We will enable this option because there are no any risky email in our sequence. And we will use unsubscribe link as well. Now let us create a schedule first. Go to schedules. Let us add a new schedule. for Dubai, and the time zone will be Dubai. We only want to reach out from Monday to Friday and not on Saturday, Sundays. Now let us go back to our sequence. Click on settings. Let us select the Dubai one. Alright, let us save our sequence. That's it. So before launching our campaign, again one more thing is send test email. Because we want to see how our cold email will look in our Gmail or Outlook. Until our test email arrives, let us go to Maildoso, because we want to make sure that our Google score and Microsoft score is always high for our domains. Awesome. So as you can see, both our Google and Microsoft score is high. Our test email is here. As you can see, this is my name. This is the email that we have used and the subject line. And as you can see, there is extra white space has been added, and that's why testing your email before launching your campaign is so important. So let us go back to our sequence. Let us remove this extra space or extra lines. Awesome guys, so now it's time to launch our campaign. So I will start our campaign from here. Yep, I want to activate the sequence. So it will send out our first cold email from tomorrow. Alright, I hope you found this lecture valuable, as we have started everything from scratch. For example, we have generated our lead list, we have written our copy, we have launched our email campaigns with all of the configuration in mind. Alright, I will see you in the next one. In this lecture, we are going to have a look at Lead Finder once again. I just want to show you how you can capture that buyer intent that will dramatically change your cold email campaigns. In cold email, as you already know, we have to be at the right time, at the right place, solving our recipient problems and addressing their concerns. Therefore, I am going to show you how you can filter out that buyer intent in Lead Finder. For instance, let's say you are targeting those companies who are in business in less than 6 months. So you can easily filter out those companies. If you are targeting large enterprise or if you are targeting SMBs, all of the filter and all of the customization according to your buyer intent, you can easily do that in Lead Finder. Let's do it. Once again, let me just give you a quick overview of Lead Finder. Lead Finder has more than 700 million contacts and 60 plus million companies worldwide, so that you can find out your clients, or better say your prospects, with bunch of filters as per your preference or your liking. Firstly, you can target your prospect by their demographic, which means the location that you are targeting. Next, we can build our lead leads by job roles, which means that if you are targeting decision makers could be CEOs, COOs, owners or co-founders. You can easily filter out that as well. So we have roles and departments. Further on, you can filter out by their skills level. For instance, if you are targeting, let's say, BDR or SDR or AE or even software engineer, you can use skill customization to do so. Thereafter, we have years of experience. Let's say you are targeting interns or fresh hires, or if you are targeting, let's say, more than 10 plus experience, again you can filter out by years of experience. We can filter out by their domain. This is very important customization or filter. Whenever you are sending out your cold emails, you will have some sort of idea on which B2B businesses you are targeting, which basically means that you are looking at their headcount or employee count. Are you targeting more than 50 plus employees companies, or are you targeting SMB or small to medium sized businesses? Therefore, this is very crucial intent that you can look out for. Next, we have revenue. Any public company will have a quarterly revenue information. So let's say you're targeting to those companies whose revenue was drastically decreased from the last quarter, or if you're targeting those companies who are highly funded or who has seen major profit in their businesses, so you can use this revenue option, which is again very crucial in your intent. Moving forward, you can build your prospect leads by which industry or which niche that you are targeting to. Then you can also filter out your prospects by their education, like are they pass out from Oxford, MIT, IIT, you can easily use education filter for that. Then we can also customize by the contact info, social media links. Not to forget, you can find out more about your prospect if you have their phone number or their work email or any social media accounts or any social media profile of theirs. The last option, which is keywords, is my best and my favorite filter that I always use in my search. So what are keywords and how we can use this filter feature of keywords? Let me give you an example so that you will understand that better. Let's say you are targeting SEO companies. Therefore, you will add a keyword of SEO here and you will have a lead list or you will have a prospect leads who are SEO owners or SEO agency founders. Next, you are targeting, let's say, AI service companies who are providing service about AI in any way, shape or form. You can apply keyword of AI here and you will have a lead leads or prospect leads who are founder of those companies. That's the beauty of using keyword feature in Lead Finder. You can easily build your prospect leads by the keyword that you are targeting or keyword that you are going for. Also, you can easily access your prospect leads that you have found out earlier or in the past by using Lead Finder. All you need to do is click on Save and it will access your revealed leads here. So as you can remember, we have revealed 15 prospects from our last Lead Finder search. All of them are here. Therefore, if you want to re-engage with them in your future cold email campaigns, all you need to do is select all and add to sequence. Select the sequence that you are going after and that's it. That's all you need to do. Now let us go back to Lead Finder. Let's build our prospect leads from scratch by considering this ideal scenario. Let's say you are targeting real estate owners who are based in UAE or Dubai, who are in business for more than 2 years, and we are only targeting to decision makers. That could be CEOs, COOs, founders or owners of that real estate agency. So all you need to do is first of all filter out by demographic, which means location. Here we are going after UAE, United Arab Emirates. Awesome. Next we have to filter out by the job role, which is real estate agency owner or decision makers. We will add CEO. We can also add chairman and CEO. Just add all the job roles which are similar or kind of same to the job role that you are going after. Then board members, then founder, CEO and co-founder, CEO and board director, CEO and founder. I'm just adding all the job titles by using permutation and combination. We already have 20,000 prospects that we can reach out to them right away. Next, let us add a category of department or any management level. So go for department. If any of this option is available or applicable to you, feel free to use it. But we are only looking for management levels, VP levels, C levels. So what does C level means? All the term considering C, which is CEO, COO, CFO, etc. etc. After that, we want them to have more than 2 years experience on that job role on that same company. So we can use years of experience. We can select 3 or more than 3. Even you can add category of skill. For example, if you're targeting, let's say, marketing CEOs or sales CEOs who has a background in sales or in marketing, you can do that as well. Next, we can use company name or company domain. If you already have that name or company that you are going after, you can use that. Next, we can add a filter of employee counts. And if you don't want to add this filter, you can leave it as it is. But let's say you're targeting those companies who are SMB or small to medium sized business or large enterprise, you can apply this customization. Right now I'm leaving as it is. You can filter out by their revenue, less than 10 millions, between 10 millions to 50 millions USD dollars, etc. etc. Then comes the main part, which is the industry that we are going after, which in our example is real estate. Click on plus and search for your industry. We are looking for real estate, commercial real estate. Alright, so real estate is automatically selected, and if you want to manually add another fields as well, you can do that. Let's say we are going after construction guys as well. You can also customize by SIC code if you have any. You can easily use a filter of their education background. Let's say you're targeting those CEOs who have at least master degrees, so you can include that as well. But as you are getting more and more hyper personalized about your prospect leads, you will have less number of leads. So just keep that in mind. You can use social media profiles or contact info if you have any, but let us use keyword, let's say real estate. So yes, all of our prospect has real estate keyword on their website. Congratulations guys, we have built our highly targeted prospect leads, which consist of 200 or around 250 prospects. If you want to increase the number about your prospect finding, you can decrease the filter or customization that you have applied in Lead Finder. What is happening here is, as you are getting more and more deep dive into your search list, obviously the number of prospects that will be found will be much less. So let's say decrease the number of years of experience. Awesome. So our 250 lead lists just increased to 1250. Also, if you're constantly searching this filter, you can save this filter. Click on save filter. Let's give its name as a real estate filter or real estate search. Save filter. Therefore, next time you came to Lead Finder, you can easily click on save filter and then click on search real estate search. So go back to Lead Finder, click on save filters and click your search filter. It will automatically add every customization that you have applied. Amazing. Now to get their phone number, the email addresses, everything about them, click on get contact info. Amazing. We have their phone number, their email addresses. So as you can see, we have got bunch of email addresses. So what we will do is we will add all of them into our sequence and we will use email verification credits or email verification tool in SalesND to catch only valid emails or to filter out only valid emails, and we will use them in our sequence. Apart from that, we have the educational details like they did bachelor's in mechanical engineer in this university in this duration. Then we have their skills level, project manager, PM, training, construction management, and their job role, their title, where they have worked from, with their LinkedIn URL, where they are based from, and which company they are working from. Awesome. With just one single click, you are able to find out everything about your prospect so that you can craft a truly hyper-personalized message before reaching out to them. Let us find out about all of our prospect leads information and add them into our cold email sequence. So select all, click on get info. It will reveal contact information from all of your lead leads that you have selected. You might ask where these type of tools find these data points or find this information. Well, these information are available on LinkedIn, available on web. So these tools are basically web scraping tools or LinkedIn scraping tools. It will gather your lead leads as per your customization or the search filter that you have applied. Just imagine the possibilities. If you're reaching out to all of these 2200 leads via cold email, these are highly targeted leads and they are more likely to open your email, read about your email or your offer and then reply, rather than buying your prospect leads from any local vendor or local brokers, and that list will consist a lot of invalid and catch-all emails. So first of all, you have to clean your entire list and then reach out. Otherwise, you will increase your bounce rate and your entire sender reputation will crash to the ground. That's why always use high quality and highly trusted lead finder tools like SalesND. Click on select all, add to sequence. Let us add to our first sequence. We want to start cold emailing from our first cold email. So we will select step 1 day 1 and then click on add. 23 leads will be added to sequence. So let us go back to our sequence. Click on prospects. Amazing, our prospect list is updated by our real estate prospects. Also not forget, your email is getting verified in real time. Right now it is in progress. It may depend on the number of prospects that you have added in your list, but it is usually around 1 to 2 minutes. Do you want to take your personalization on the next step? I will show you how you can do that by using SalesND and Persona AI. First of all, we will find our leads by using Lead Finder in SalesND. As we have already did that in the last lecture, let us select all. We will export these leads where we will have their phone number, their work email, as well as their name, their title, and where they are based from. Your lead export data is ready. Now click on it. It will download a CSV file. Go to Persona AI. Click on Get Started. Click on Import CSV. We will use our CSV here. Click on Upload. This is the dashboard of Persona AI, where we have name of our prospect divided into their first name, last name, their email, their phone number, their LinkedIn URL, Facebook URL, and Twitter URL. Not to forget their entire employment history, where they are based from, some of their previous job roles, their education information, even with their skills and their birth year. But let's say you want to generate your sales email, pitching your marketing offers to them or giving out ideas to them in bulk or in thousands of leads. You can do that by using Persona AI. So all you need to do is click on Generate Sales Email. It will use their LinkedIn URL and it will automatically have a predefined prompt of OpenAI that will craft a hyper-personalized sales email that we can use then in our cold email campaign step number 1. This is the predefined prompt that Persona will be using. And if you want to make any changes, you can do that. But as of now, I am not making any changes, and save and run for all. This is just to show you guys what are the possibilities of personalization. Other than that, you can do full 360 enrichment about your prospect by using Persona. As you can see, it has generated our sales email with hyper-personalized content and intent within matter of 5 seconds. So let us have a preview. It has added their name, it has added their experience. Not to forget, it has added some sweet comments or sweet compliments to them. And this is like my fictional agency that we have created. At my agency, we're specializing in creating marketing campaigns to boost sales and revenues from construction and project managed companies like yours. Would you be interested in scheduling a call? This is the CTA that I have used. Looking forward to be hearing from you and my name. Alright, so from our second prospect, it has added their name, their company name, again some of the good words or humble words. Then it has added my agency name and what we offer and what we do. And lastly, CTA and then my signatures. You can create hyper-personalized target messages like this within just seconds from let's say 10,000s of your leads without you having to do anything or any manual researching. For instance, if you are going to craft this email manually, it will take 15 minutes to research and 15 minutes to craft your email. But by using AI, you can drastically or exponentially grow your sales pipeline. Amazing guys, so feel free to play around with your prompt, and if you want to learn more about it, I already have a course regarding this, so make sure to check out the resource section where I will attach the link to the course. Now to export this data and use this sales email in our first cold email outreach, click on Action, click on Export. It will generate a CSV file that we will import in Sales Handy. So go back to Sales Handy, go to your sequence. For this example, let us create a new sequence. Click on Add Step. This will be our first cold email. You can enter subject line, let's say growth, or something like let's say revenue. Sometimes only one word subject line with no capitalization will work wonders for you. So these are like gimmicks or tricks that you can use in your subject lines to see what is working and what is not. You can say revenue. Here we have to use that merge tag of that custom sales email. So click on merge tags. As you can see, we don't have that sales email merge tag here. So we have to add that first of all. Click on close. Go to prospects. Let us rename our sequence. We will say hyper-personalized. Click on add prospects and we will import this via CSV file. Even you can go from search and add. This will take you to lead finder. We already have used lead finder, so we will import via CSV file. We will use this file. Click on next. We have to map field first of all. So we need their first name, last name. The main thing we need is the sales email column. So we will create a custom field here, or you can name something like AI sales email. and click on save. Then select that field of AI sales email. Then click on next. Email field must be mapped, alright. Some of the fields like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter will be automatically mapped by SalesND. We can map this column. Click on next. It will verify whether that email is valid or not. And even if you want to skip this verification step, you can do that, but it is highly recommended to verify your leads or verify your emails before sending out or launching your cold email campaigns. So click on continue. Alright, so we have verified email list. Now let us go back to steps. Let us use that merge tag. AI sales email. You can see, hi Mohammed, I was impressed by your extensive experience in client services and your dedication to exceptional customer care at this agency. At my agency, we provide this. This is like a pitch or offer or a value proposition, then a CTA, and then my signatures. Awesome. And if you want to make this short or kind of long, feel free to play around with the prompt in Persona AI. Alright guys, I hope you understand how you can use AI in your sales pipeline to save so much of your time of manual prospecting, where at the same time we can use AI personalization that will be able to do all of the manual prospecting within just matter of minutes. Hey guys, before moving forward, let us have a quick look at our email warm-ups as well as custom tracking domains. It's been 2 days that I have warmed up my email, or I have started my email warming up. So let us go to email warm-ups. Click on go to Truly Inbox. As you can see, our email are being constantly warm up. Let us look at charts for further analytics. Click on last 7 days. Total email that we send out by using this email is 8, and it has successfully landed all of those 8 email in inbox and none of them in spam. So you will get a deliverability score of 100%. You can see that even here, send in last 7 days 8 emails, receive 9 emails. Let us have a look at another one. It has sent 7 emails and all of them landed in inbox. Receive 8 emails. So don't worry, just wait from 2 to 3 weeks to get your email to warm up to maximum deliverability score. And if you want to edit your email warm up settings, click on edit. You can increase or decrease the number as per your preference or your liking. Next thing we have is, or even you can look at email warm up status from your email domains. Click on email accounts. This is the setup score. So click on setup score. Your DNS records are successfully set up. Right now, as it has been only 2 days that we have bought our email, so the email age might be a little concern, but don't worry about it. After your email is been warm up, you will get double tick here as well. Next thing is custom domain setups. So as you can remember in our last lecture, we have used Mailboxes global custom tracking domain, but it's been whole 1 day and there is no update in our custom tracking domain setup in SalesND. So I have reached out to Mailboxes team and I have asked the question, how long do I have to wait from custom tracking domain to get activated? In my SalesND sequence, it says that it is not updated. So the reply came, custom tracking domain is already activated, but it will be not identified in SalesND system. So don't worry about it. Your custom tracking domain is good to go. And if you want to set it up separately for SalesND, this is the Mailboxes knowledge base. If the global custom tracking setting is activated in your Mailboxes account, you don't need to do anything in your cold emailing software tool, which is SalesND, because they will handle all of the custom tracking domain at their end. Right now in this high-tech world, we shouldn't be wasting so much of our time and efforts in email infrastructure. And that is why we are using Mailboxes to automate everything, starting from DNS records to custom tracking domains. And if you really want to set up custom tracking domain in SalesND, you can do that by using tracking domain track2.domain. For example, track2.mailboxes.com or flux45.com, you can easily set up. Not to forget, you can check your Google and Microsoft email deliverability score in Mailboxes. This is the setup score of all of your mailboxes, how many mailboxes are activated in your sequences, the email sent report, added by which is your username. If you are working in a team, this feature can be really helpful because you can track that which person has added which mailboxes. Amazing. Then we have schedules and out of office. Let us have a look at them. You can create a schedule for a cold email campaigns as we have already have covered. Click on add a new schedule. Name your schedule. Let's say you are targeting UK or Australia. Adjust your time zone regarding the prospect that you're reaching out and add your days as per your liking. Then let us have a look at out of the office. You will often see OOO or out of office replies in your unified inbox. This is when you send out your cold email to those prospects who might be on vacation, who might have taken leave, or you are sending out your cold emails on public holidays or on Saturday Sundays. You can enable this out of office workflow where it will pause prospects as per the return date mentioned in out of office mail. If no date is found, it will wait for 14 days because usually they are more likely to come back to work within, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks. And even if you want to increase the number of days, you can do that. Or if you don't want to risk anything and just patiently wait for 2 weeks, you can use this. Pause prospects from 14 days when an OOO or out of the office reply is detected, and then click on save. Next up, we have one-to-one email insights. If you want to track your open rates, manage your replies from one mailboxes, you can easily use this feature. Go to one-to-one insights. To use this feature, you have to install Sales Handy Chrome extension. Click on Install Chrome extension. Add this extension to your Chrome. Click on Extensions. Pin the Sales Handy Connect to the top. Let us go back to Sales Handy. Click on that extension. First of all, you have to log in with your Sales Handy account. We have Email Tracker that will automatically track all of the email sends from your Gmail account. So let us go to my Gmail. Click on Sales Handy. And you will see this new feature or this new option which will populate, which is email tracking from my email is turned on. So what does this mean is whenever I will send out next email, it will automatically track open rates. If there is any link in my email, it will also track that open rate. So let us compose a new mail. Let's say to info@fluxfortify.com. This is test email. Let us embed this link. Click on OK. Amazing. Now let's send this email. Let us go to Sales Handy. Click on Sales Handy Connect. You can see the date and the time that I have sent, the recipient, the subject line, and the open rate or the matrix. Our recipient, which is info@fluxfortify, hasn't opened our email or click any link in it. So let us go to info@fluxfortify.com. This is the email that I have sent. So let us open this. Now let us go back to Sales Handy, click on refresh, or you can even click refresh here. You will see our email is been opened and it has tracked that matrix. Now let us open this URL. Click on refresh. Tada! In just few seconds, it will reflect the analytics of open and click-through rates. I hope you got my point that you can use this Chrome extension to track all of your open rates, your click-through rates of your emails. At the end of the day, if you want to share these insights or if you want to run tests, you can simply save this as a CSV file. All you need to do is click on Exports. And it will generate a CSV file. Awesome. Welcome to our session of Sales Handy Analytical Feature, your window view to your performance of your email campaigns and outreach efforts. In today's world, data is everything. We need to understand the patterns, we need to get the insights and make informed decisions, which is very crucial for success. And that's where analytical tab for a cold email campaign is so important, which I cannot emphasize more. So let us have a look at Sales Handy's analytical tab. As soon as you log in, you will see a high summary of your active campaigns. This will include open rates, click-through rates, and reply rates. After having a quick overview, you will have full insight on your health of your cold email campaigns. Deep dive into individual email performance. Sales Handy tracks crucial elements such as delivery rates, open rates, click-through rates, and reply rates from each email in your sequence. This granular data can help you to find out missing links or broken links, and you can understand the pattern of your cold email campaign that truly resonate with your audience. From those of you who are running multi-step email sequence, Sales Handy offers detailed sequence analytics. You can see how your prospects are moving through your funnel, where they are dropping off, and which steps are most efficient at generating responses. If you are running A/B testing on your emails and you should be. The analytical dashboard presents clear comparison between your different variation, different CTS, different subject line or different audience. This data-driven approach takes all of the guessing works out of your whole email campaign, and you can really see what is working and what is not. Next up, we have estimated deal value to our prospects. SalesND assigns engagement score or deal estimated value score to your leads based on the interaction with your email. This will help you to prioritize your follow-ups and focus on the most promising prospect, allowing you to close more deals and book more meetings. Not to forget to have a look at time-based analytics. You can really understand when your emails are most effective. The dashboard shows you the best times and the days from sending emails based on when your audience are more likely to engage and more likely to reply. SalesND also allows you to create custom reports focusing on the metrics that matter most to your business. This can be scheduled and automatically sent to stakeholders, keeping everyone informed. Next up, we have goal tracking. You can set your performance goal for your campaigns and track progress directly into your dashboard. This feature helps you to keep your team aligned and motivated. Last but not least, if you want to deep dive or if you want to present your data to others or if you want to run tests via ChatGPT, SalesND make it very easy to export your insight analytical into CSV file. By constantly reviewing your metrics, you can continuously refine your cold email campaign, like what is working so that you can double down on that, eliminating what is not working so you won't focus your energy or your efforts into that. So you can constantly refine your email content by using A/B testing. So please do A/B testing for a cold email campaign, and you will drastically see changes in a positive manner in your sales as well as in your booking meetings and reply rates. Remember, in the world of cold email and lead generation, knowledge is truly power. So SalesND's analytical feature put all of the data and all of the knowledge at your fingertips, so you can easily skim and scan through your results, through your performance, and continuously refine your cold email campaigns to drive your business forward. Alright, if you have any question, feel free to reach out to me. I will revert back in 24 by 48 hours. I will see you in the next one. Let's look at advanced settings that you don't want to miss out in your cold email campaigns. Amazing guys, we have covered everything as of now. We have covered sequence, unified inbox, lead finder, prospects, one-to-one email insights, analytics, and this is the template feature which is very self-explanatory. Once again, I want to emphasize on the power of email automation in SalesND. As you are already familiar with SalesND, you can create sequence or email follow-up that will be fully automated. All you need to do is enter your sales copy. For instance, let us use a template. Click on save. Then add your next cold email into your sequence. That will be sent out on the third day. So you can see you don't have to manually send out cold emails to every single one of your prospect. It is all fully automated. All you need to do is add your prospect leads into SalesND. Whether it's 10,000 or 1,000, it will automatically send out your cold emails as per your sequence. Now let us have a look at templates. Again, it is very self-explanatory. You can add your template from here. If you have your team templates, you can do that as well as you can add some of the templates that I will be attaching in the resource section, so that you can easily use those templates for a sales message or for your email copy in your cold email campaigns. Now let us have a look at settings. You can make changes in your profile. Then we have our email accounts, schedules, out of office. Under company settings, we have users and teams. You can easily add and manage users within your account. You can invite team members by simply entering their email addresses and assigning them specific roles. The platform offers 3 user roles. First is owner, who will have full control over the account. Second is admin, who will have the capabilities to manage users and teams but cannot delete the account. Last, we have members who can use the platform features and certain functionalities. Team creation with SalesND is very easy. You can organize your users into teams, and this is particularly useful for larger organization or for agency managing multiple clients. To create a team, navigate to settings, users and teams, then click on create teams. Enter your team name, enter team members from your user list, select a team manager from the drop-down menu. Once the team is created, you can easily modify them. For instance, you can add or remove team members, change the team manager, delete the team if no longer needed. Role-based access control in SalesND allows you to maintain data security and operational efficiency. Not to forget about collaborative workspace. Team can work together on email campaigns and can view share analytics. This fosters collaboration and ensures consistency in your outreach efforts. As your organization grows, SalesND users and team features grows with you. You can easily add new members and create new teams to manage your expanding needs. Therefore, whether you are a small business owner looking to organize your sales efforts or large enterprise managing multiple departments, this feature of users and teams offers the flexibility and control you need to succeed. Moving further, we have something called prospect fields or custom fields that we have used in merge tags. So you can simply create those fields from here as well. Let us add a prospect field. Let's say the LinkedIn post date. So you can simply create your custom field from here. Next up, we have prospect outcome, where you can create your own custom outcome. The default are interested, not interested, out of office, not now, etc. etc. But if you want to create your own custom outcome based on sentiment, you can do that. So click on custom outcomes. Let us say booking no-show or meeting no-show, and you can even attach your sentiments to it, which can be negative. That means that our prospect is not much into our offer. So you can save and add this custom outcome and you can attach those in your unified inbox. And these are the system outcomes. So we have interested and the sentiment attached is positive. Then we have meeting book, which is again positive. Then the client close, which is the best positive. And these are the negative: not now, do not contact, not interested, and the out of office and uncategorized is kind of neutral. Moving forward, we have integration, webhooks, and APIs. This is again very important and we are going to cover in the next section. But as of now, we have custom tracking domains. You can add your custom tracking domains, and if you are using Mailboxes, you don't need to if you enable global custom tracking domain. We have admin settings, allow verifying prospects while importing, allow adding one prospects in multiple sequence. Thus, feel free to play around with your admin settings. We have do not contact lists. DNC lists consist of emails and domains you want to exclude from your email outreach efforts. This will ensure that contacts do not receive any communication from your system, helping you maintain compliance and protect your sender reputation. You can add your DNC list from here. Click on Add List, India DNC list. You can enter all of your domains or all of your email address that you don't want to reach out anywhere in any of your sequence in your future cold email efforts. You can add all of your email addresses here by tapping out. Or if you have a big list, you can import that by a CSV file. Alright, I hope this makes sense. Lastly, we have the option of white labeling, which is a game-changing solution from lead generation agencies or cold email agencies looking to maintain a consistent brand image. In today's competitive agency landscape, presenting a cohesive brand experience is crucial from building trust and credibility with your clients. That's where SalesND's white labeling feature comes into the play. With white labeling solution, you can ensure that your agency's brand is front and center at all of the times. When your client log in to access their campaigns and their reports, they will see your agency's logo, name, domain at front and center all of the time. This consistent branding creates a seamless experience that reinforces your agency's professionalism and attention to details. Not to forget, you can even add your own custom domain. Instead of your client seeing a SalesND URL, they will see your agency's domain. This level of customization adds a layer of further branding and makes the platform feels like a proprietary tool developed by your own agency. You can add your own agency logo and your agency name to enhance your customer trust. Amazing guys, feel free to play around with this amazing solution of white labeling in SalesND, and I will see you in the next lecture. Before moving forward to integration, I want to once again emphasize on the fact that how it is easy to find leads by using Lead Finder. So if you are someone who is finding difficulty to find prospect for your cold email campaigns, or if you are providing lead generation as a service to your clients or customer, Lead Finder is go-to place. I believe you are now familiar with Lead Finder. So I want to emphasize on the point that Lead Finder is not applicable only to like tech people or to business people. You can even find out, let's say, dentist in UK, real estate agent in Dubai, etc. etc. So the possibilities of finding out about your prospect, about their work email, their phone number, their history by using Lead Finder is so limitless. I have gone ahead and searched for dentists who are located in United Kingdom. And as you can see, by using Lead Finder, we are able to get around 5500 leads. So all you need to do is enter the location that you desire. For our example, it is United Kingdom. So you can search for United Kingdom. Select your demographic. Then for job title, we are going after dentist in UK. So all I did was enter the dentist field here and click on show exact match. And I got my prospect leads who are dentists in UK. You can further filter out your prospect leads by the intent that you're going after. That could be company size, revenue, skills, etc. etc. by using Lead Finder. Let's take another example of searching vending machine companies or owners in USA. As you might already know that vending machine companies are not much in the online phase. So let's see how Lead Finder is able to collect the data about vending machine owners in USA. We will first select demographic, which is USA. We can select US metro areas and US states. Then in role and department, we are looking for vending machines owner. Amazing, our results are generated. You will be able to see we have around 315 prospect leads who are vending machine operator or owner based in USA. Therefore, if you are targeting in-person business or face-to-face business, you can still leverage the power of Lead Finder to find out about your highly target prospects and reach out to them via cold email or even better in person. Next, let us take another example of more offline or face-to-face business, which is plumbers in Asia, Africa or Europe. So we will use our location or demographic. Let us go for Asia. The job roles we are targeting are plumbers. Let's say you are offering some product or service that could really benefit plumbers with their work. So the job role that we will be targeting will be plumber. So we can simply search for plumbers and then let us click on show exact match so that our prospect leads will be entirely specific to plumbers. Here is our prospect leads, around 8000 plumbers based in Asia. And if you want to change the demographic, let us go for Europe. Awesome, we have around 8200 plumber list. So feel free to play around with this Lead Finder to find about your highly targeted prospect that you are going after. Amazing, in US we have around 18,000 plumber list. Alright, I hope you got my point that we can not only target those tech people or business people, we can also find out about our prospects who are more in person, offline or face-to-face business. Let us do a quick summary of what we have covered up till now. And I promise this won't take long, but I just want to show you how you can build your sequence, add your prospects, add your email accounts into SalesND sequences. So how to set up your cold email automation? First of all, sign up with this link. Then create your first sequence. We can use templates or email copies from highly crafted or highly curated SalesND library and always use plain text to improve your email deliverability. You can use multiple variations or variants to split test your audience by using different texts, by using different email copies, offers, audience, subject line, CTAs, etc. So again, I request you never to forget about A/B testing in your cold email campaigns to improve your sales and your growth. Last but not least, this point is very important. At least create 4 to 5 follow-ups, because what I have seen is my sales were generating after my 5th follow-up email or after my 6th and 7th follow-up emails. So always have a lengthy, always have a valuable email sequence. After that, it's time to add our prospect into our cold email sequence. So if you already have a prospect leads, you can import that via CSV file, add outcome to your prospect like interested, not now, book a meeting, close clients, as well as you can use Lead Finder by SalesND to start building your prospect leads from scratch. Moving further, it's time to build a proper email infrastructure. We will buy our secondary domains, we will create our mailboxes and then import them into our SalesND account. We have used Mailboxes to buy our domains and email accounts, but if you are looking from another alternatives, You can go from Namecheap, GoDaddy, and you can set up your email or mailboxes with Microsoft 365 or Google Space. Always keep in mind the sending limit, which is 50 cold emails per day of your mailboxes, so that you can easily scale your cold email campaigns. So please always attach your email account in ratio with the cold email that you are going to send. For example, if you want to send 10,000 cold emails per day, you will need approx 12 to 13 email inbox. So always keep in mind the ratio of how many email or mailboxes you will need from how many prospects that you are going to target in per month. Never forget to enable sender rotation for your cold email campaigns to decrease the load from one email account and divide that into multiple of email accounts. The key to successful cold email campaign is email warm-ups. So if you have bought new mailboxes, just wait 2 to 3 weeks in order to get them properly warm up, and you can then start launching your cold email campaigns with a daily ramp up enable, which is starting out with 10 cold emails per day and gradually increasing 10% each single day, so that you will have impeccable email infrastructure. After completing all of these 3 steps, now all you need to do is check your sequence code. Remove any spammy word, send out your cold email as a plain text with no HTML code inside it, etc. etc. Last point you want to keep in mind before launching your cold email campaign is to test your cold emails and your sequence. Sometimes in your email copy, you will have broken merge tags, broken links, not proper email structure or format, so you can easily modify and make changes accordingly. Alright, you have did amazing work, and now it's time to click on that green button to launch your cold email campaign. If you have implemented and applied all of these above steps with a perfect offer, you will get tons of replies, you will have high open rate and conversion rate. So we will use unified inbox to manage all of our conversation from one single place. You can assign your estimated deal value or prospect outcome very easily in Sales Handy. And what's the key for long-term success in cold email? Well, it's to analyze what is happening wrong, what is going good in your cold email campaigns by using analytical tabs. You can keep track of your best deals, you can always analyze why you won and why you lost, and optimize outreach to attain a sustainable and scalable lead to conversion rates. That's all from my side, and I will see you in the next lecture. Thank you. Hi everyone, before we get started, I just want to share you one thing. The further lectures will be going to uphill, meaning it will be complicated and hard to set this automation up. But I'm giving you this comment because I have very high expectation and I'm confident that you can reach them. Most people are distracted by social media, by weekend, by partying, by this and that. This is what hard feels like, and it's actually good, because the harder the thing is, eventually a lot of people will just quit and give up on their way. So the harder the thing is, you will have more pie or more chance of winning in that thing. So I hope you got my point. And if you have any question, literally any question, feel free to ask me. I'm here to help you. Alright, I hope you got my point, and I will see you at the top of the mountain. Bye bye.